Oh, Amsterdam? More like Amsterdam. Did I just see your dad? God, he looked real upset. How are we doing, everybody? What's happening? Holy moly. We're never going to hear the end of that story, are we? Why is everything moved? No doggos today, so doggo cam goes offline. Because, God, it's been a busy day today. Because, I'm going to be honest, I'm really fucking tired. Because we got up super early to get ready. We took the dogs to the kennels at 9. And then immediately went from Derby to Ellesmere Port to drop Max off at Sophie's mum's. Sat there for about 15 minutes. Then drove home. Then came in. And then basically immediately recorded today's Surrey battle, which I'm going to edit after stream. Good lord. I'm going to Newcastle tomorrow. New toilet seat. Ooh. I'm not just going to have a sit-down wee. If I'm going to christen your new toilet seat, Mike, I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to make sure I eat so much red meat in the lead up to visiting that I'm going to have just the most disgustingly loud, fluid, IBS, diarrhea, destruction. I'm going to really test it. I'm not just going to test the top of the seat. I'm going to test the splashback of the bottom of the seat. That's how good it's going to be. Get ready, because this shit's about to get heavy. No dogs, I'm out. Bye. Wow. Well, congratulations on being out as bye. Well done. Old school, that. Right, on that note. Ow. We have to thank people, because people keep this channel alive. Proper mission today. I'm fucking knackered. Do you know what it is? We had our dinner after the Surrey battle, and I sat down and I watched an episode of One Piece while I let my dinner settle, and I could feel myself going, but I'm getting a Drifloon today. That is happening. Also, Big Game Boy hopped on the Ace train. Get some love for Big Game Boy in the chat. I once got hit in the head with a big Game Boy, and it left me with a really big head. How you doing, Abdus? My day is good, my dude. My day is good. How are you doing? I'm knackered. That's the most thing. I'm knackered. Let's do these thank yous first of all, so we can tell lovely people that support the channel and keep it alive whilst Liam is going through his mental crises. I think I missed a word. Probably. Oh, that button does work. There we go. Cool, right. Salutes in chat for the Ace Trainer Ultras, who are Sebastian Sawyer, Jolt Bolt 13. I need to get a voice changer that gives me some echo. I need to figure that out. Typhlosion Shogun, Rachelin, Fame Titan, Coordinator Kia, David Radcliffe, Lemmy of Champions, Puninator, John Glover, Nikki Park, Glenn, Ace Chronicle, Adrius Vale, Nora, Alex the 8T, Striker Shot, and Akuma. And then double salutes for the big boys. The Ace Train Ultra excels. They're riding the Ace Train in bloody first class, lads. Bro Merbod, Purple Dragonair, Sin City Yeti, Gear, Overlord, Toy, Bonnie, Mumbai, Cobra, Night Angel, Gamer Guy Mike, TJ the Nerd, Cap Rider, Viridian Volk, and Bogey Taker. Thank you all, you absolutely wonderful people, for supporting the channel as much as you diddly do. How are we all doing then, lads and lasses and non-binary fellas? What's happening? Since when was there higher Shiny Helix in the champ spot? Ever since Night Angel requested it as Le Champion. YouTube India sucks. Not accepting cards for renewing membership. Don't know why, but it sucks. Maybe have a check with your bank, because it might not be that YouTube India is not accepting cards. It might be that YouTube India is not accepting your card, which could be your bank going, oi! Don't take his money. Don't give your money to that horrible YouTube streamer with a big forehead and all the mental problems. Spend the money on important things like clothes and furniture and food. Know what I mean? Oh, it is the wrong setup. You're absolutely right. Bloody hell. Look at Ethan. Ethan's on board today. New layout. Fucking shh. I told you I was tired. Didn't I? How you doing, Maddie? Nice to see you. What am I doing again? Your nan on the bus. It's not that, is it? We're doing a picnic. Oh, yeah. Oh, the baby doggos are not here. Isn't that sad? New layout doesn't have them. Shh. Shh. Hunting a jumbo-sized shiny Vaporeon. Oh, good luck with that, Raz. Good luck. You're hunting Drifloon, Liam? Why, what did I say? I thought that's what I said. I don't know anymore. Mate, when I say I'm tired. I say, boy. I am a tired boy. But it's okay, because we're going to chill here until 11 o'clock, and then get edit a very, very enjoyable, very funny Surrey battle, if I dare say so myself. Guess what we're doing? So just be cheeky. I see how it is. I see how it is, mate. Hello, Linya. What's happening? I got Shumbo Vaporeon not too long ago. Named him Suigetsu. I don't know the reference, though. I feel bad. Who's Suigetsu? More like, sweet guess who? Hello, Fat Man. How you doing? About yesterday? Uh-oh, what happened yesterday? Since last stream, I managed to get my Dex completed. Immediately went shiny hunting some Garganacl since there was an outbreak. Got low kicks instead. Oh, mate, that's a win. Oh, thank God you didn't have to get shiny Garganacl. That's a stroke of luck right there. Guy in the Naruto series who can turn himself into water. Ooh. I can turn myself on in water. Does that count? Something so satisfying about a Vaporeon running around in an outbreak. Right. It's great. Put in my fave ghost type, just chilling. Oh, glad to hear it. Since last year I managed to get my... Oh, I read this. How's it going? Looking forward to the stream because I could use a good time. Oh, if you could use a good time. How's the meds going? I mean, I'm taking them. That's as far as we are so far. I did forget to take them today and took them a little bit later than I should have done, but it's okay. We're all right. Obviously, it's only day 2 of the updated prescription with the instant, so I wonder if the instant one has to get into my system a bit more, maybe. I don't know how it works. I attempted a Black 2 randomizer earlier. Randomized abilities. Got Charon as the second one. Was only a Regigigas? Oh, no. Without slow start. You love to see it. Mate, I'm really tempted to use... actually, I'm not tempted because I hate the Pokemon, but I'm really tempted to use Slacking, alongside Galarian... not Galarian, neutralizing gas wheezing. Because, you know, that's a thing now. 5 of us arranged to go out for Mackies. 2 of them dipped because busy and left me, Bird, and the friend who jokingly helped by the one time. That's amazing. And you and Bird were just like, go away, third wheel. Nuzlocke was like a big fuck you, right? Right? Where am I going? Well, currently you're in an area that only seems to have Mimikyu. You want Drifloon, but it's not nighttime where you are. And Drifloon's a little beach. So, go to regular world, because Drifloon isn't in Kitakami normally, is it? No, you're right. We got some really shocking... oh my god, any more fucking birds want to turn up? Yeah, they're all your outbreaks are flying type. I hate that. So thoughts where everyone was heading leaving. Me and Bird were going to go back to hers, and he didn't get the hint and followed us there. No. Bearing in mind, the group knows now. Does he know? Does he know? Catch news of Gail Kim will be refereeing the not. What? Gail Kim's going to be there? Oh my god. No. Oh my god. That's amazing! Holy shit! Fucking Gail Kim's gonna be there! That's amazing. Oh my god. She's one of the best to ever fucking do it! That's amazing! Oh my god. I fucking love that. I'm so happy. Bruh. I would run down and be like, Sophie! Gail Kim's gonna be there! But I feel like she'll go, who? I'd be like, she's that bird from that Royal Rumble that one time that I told you about that eliminated herself from a Battle Royal because she was like, fuck this place. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I remember her. After an hour being at Birds, he then clocks what's happening, makes excuses and leaves. Oh, damn. Bet he's gutted. Do you know if you hatch a Paldean Tauros in Kitakami, it'll be Kanto form? Oh, I heard something about that. Someone was talking about that the other day. Dance with Bilodi. What we got? We got Drift Blim. I'm just trying to see if I can tease any outbreaks. We got Murkrow. We got Skiddly Diddly Doo. What is that? Oh, the Dark Crew's base. Is Dark Crew the right thing to say? Stop. I've been watching some van life critique videos. Jesus Christ, Child Protective Services. My god, that sounds like hell on earth. Oh, really? What, is that where you, like, live in a van? He's still embarrassed. Oh, bless him. After I... Mate, what a poor little lad. She announced for the show, but not what she was doing until today. Oh, I didn't even know she was announced for the show. Honestly, I've not had time to look at pretty much anything. So I just hear little tidbits. Speaking of tidbits, I've seen you, Mum. Stop this. I could go run around with Sinistea for a bit. Yeah, why not? Found 4 shiny Vaporeon, none of them being Jumbo, one of them being female, though. Ooh, is that good? Oh, the Dance with Bilodi thing is basically... There's a song, a very famous song that used to be on an advert in the UK that goes, thou shall have a fishy on a little dishy, thou shall have a fishy when the boat comes in, or something. And it has another bit of a verse afterwards that I don't know the words to. And when I was a kid, I just used to think it was dance with Bilodi, and I don't know. Bilodi's just a nature documentary guy who watches birds. But it just sounded like that to me, so that's how I always remembered it. But then there's a little bit of the music in Kitakami that goes doot 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 doot, which is the exact same rhythm as Dance with Bilodi. So it just gets in my head. Hello, Erazushi, how you doing? Hello, New, how are you doing? What, Jubu? What's happening? Popping in my lunch break. What you got for lunch? It is important, and there is a correct answer. Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking side. You got to go east, lad. No, actually. Oh, no, yeah. No, wait. No, yeah. West. Her match is awesome. Kong are brilliant. Not ahead of their time. Rather, what women's wrestling should have been at time. Oh, exactly, yeah. I do begrudge when people say, God, awesome Kong and Gail Kim were so ahead of their time. And it's like, no. They were the trailblazers, man. They were doing what should have been the norm. It's a salad, nothing exciting. Yeah, definitely the wrong answer. Just trying to get out of expert on Unite. I heard if you lose a bunch of times, you can get out of expert because you go down a rank. Stop this. Give me a shiny Sinistea because they're really small and they hurt my eyes. Now I am in Kitakami Exploring. Oh, nice. You've obtained the DLC. Well done, lad. Well done. Evening, Liam. How you doing? Also, have you seen Final Notes for any movie? No, we're going to see it when we're in Newcastle at the weekend. Like, because we're going to Impact Wrestling tomorrow, and then the day after we're staying in Newcastle for the day so that we can have our actual anniversary. Because our anniversary is tomorrow. 5 years of me and Soph boning. But obviously we'll be at Impact Wrestling because, you know, as much as we would like to, you know, not have to have the wrestling show on our anniversary, we also can't really ask Impact Wrestling to change the dates just for us. You found a Moss Rock? Why would you need to find the Moss Rock? Just use a Leaf Stone on Leafeon. But my brain sometimes... What have you done at? What have you done? Why? What's happened? I caught one of the rarest shinies of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Wait. The other day, I caught shiny Alpha Spiritomb. Is that one of the rarest? I thought you could get Spiritomb outbreaks in the DLC. But yeah, birds alright today, but my mood decided to take a fall down the stairs, so I only called for a couple of hours where I felt too much like shit. Oh, my dude. It happens, though. It happens to the best of us. There are lots of moss rocks. Yeah, probably. But there's only one Chris rock, probably. Like there were women wrestling who tried, like Michelle McCool was told tone it down because she was improving too much. Awful, innit? Awful. And like Ashley Massaro, rest in peace, was like, yeah, I want to be a wrestler. I want to be a badass. Like, you know, like Lita and Jacqueline back in the day. And they were like, yeah, but also you've got great boobs, Ashley. So can you just like, you know, just perform in these pasties? You know, we'll redo the Sable thing with you. And never really do anything else with you. And you're just like, oh, okay. Spiritomb outbreaks are rare. Oh, did not know. I guess, you know what? That's the problem with being on the internet. Is that I never got the impression that Spiritomb outbreaks are rare because I saw so many people getting them. But then you've got to remember the people that are tweeting about them are probably the people that are like hardcore in it and doing the perfect resets and shit for it. Crazy outbreak. Look, Spiritomb ones aren't that rare because I see them all the time. Oh, there you go. There you bloody go. What's going on, Steve? How you doing? I'm catching the big Apom. More like a big... You're not very good today, are you, Liam? No. Beery. What about... Maybe, you know what would be really cool is if one of these Sinistea was like, bruh, I am actually slightly pink. That'd be sick. I'd be down for that. Or if it changed to nighttime so I could actually hunt Spirit... thingy. Shiny Alpha Spiritomb used to be rare for the Daybreak update. Damn. But you know what we want to do then? If you want to do a super rare hunt, go into your data settings for Pokemon Legends Arceus and delete the Daybreak update so that you've only got the base game, and then do it. That's the hardcore method. I have the feeling Liam's a bit tired today. Let's make it a chill stream. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. But hey, it's, you know what? It's kind of mine and Sophie's anniversary stream. Let's go with that. Which is why... Oh, A-bomb would have been really good, actually. That is better. Oh, well done, Ethan. Bloody hell. What was I going to say? No, it's gone. Yeah, so naturally, in the spirit of... in the spirit of our 5 years of our relationship, I'm upstairs streaming, and Sophie's downstairs uploading her risque pictures to her premium site. To make sure we're all ready to go away for the weekend. What? Are you refusing, or are you stupid? No, you are stupid. I'm glad we covered that. Bugger off, Floette. In what universe are you a Sinisty? Does anybody have a Quaxley willing to trade a shiny Gilmet? Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Gilmet is not a real Pokemon. That's like, it's like asking for Goldberg and getting Gilberg. Also, I'm just gonna say it. Normally, I wouldn't allow it because, you know, normally we like people to say hello and introduce themselves and talk to us like people instead of just, you know, using us as a billboard or a notice board. But I just want to, I don't want the message to disappear from chat because I want to remind everybody, if you're trying to sell what you're doing as like really cool, like, oh, I'll give you a shiny Gilmet, and I want you to be really interested in my shiny Gilmet, what you need to do is you don't need to bother saying what level it is because it's really not hard to level up Pokemon in this game. So telling people like, oh, it's level 60, it's like, right, if it was level 1, I could get it to level 60 in 30 seconds. Like, candy exists. Know what I mean? My real name is Liam. No, it's not. It's Tim Harden. My real name is Liam. Here we go. Let's, wow, you've got shit moves. Limit is what I meant. Probably what you should have said then, I'll be honest. What I like to do when I want something is I like to ask for it. Not for it, but not spelt right. Because remember, you got to make sure the other person's going to know what you want. You are dead? Serious? You're dead? Oh dear, that's not good. I mean, we are hunting ghost types, so it's bound to happen. Thanks to EXP candies. Mate, I love it. It's a quality of life improvement. It helps give even less reason to hack. Hi, Ace Billboard Liam. I'm Pi. Hello, Pi. I'm Ace Billboard Liam. That's my dad's name. I did it as a joke to him. What's your dad's name? Tim Harden. Why is that a joke, Tim? I don't get that. Is that a joke? So you went, ha, Dad, look, I made my YouTube name your name. And he went, all right. Hell of a fucking rib tickler there. Get Pokemon home, free Paldea starters, boom. Yeah, I mean you could do that. What was the Gimlet person after again? They were after a Quaxley. Wait, what? Yeah, why are you out here looking for a Quaxley? Like they're really easy to get. Like just trade, like do a surprise trade and you'll get one. There's like trade codes specifically for Paldean starters and stuff. Like, it's taking you longer to go from stream to stream asking people to trade when you could literally get one in like a second. Like, I got 2 Quaxleys this week through the Wonder Box on the GTS phone app. Like, on the Pokemon Home GTS. Now hunting Aqua Breed Tauros. Nice. A shiny Gilberg. Gilberg. You love to see it. Oh, speaking of what you love to see, I do need to feed my Snorlax. I picked Fuecoco, right? That doesn't mean that you can't get Quaxley in Pokemon Home. Remember, guys, if you connect Pokemon Home to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you get free Paldea starters. All 3 of them. Boom, job done. Everybody feed your Snorlax. I'm waiting on more ingredients, to be fair. Purple Dragonair, 17 months. Double the salutes in chat. Everybody rock some double salutes in chat. Purple Dragonair. Ace Trainer Ultra XL, the highest level, 17 months.
I'm heel-irking because I'm exhausted, but good news is we were able to repair the washing machine instead of buying a new one: _dab.
Hell yeah, that's baller. We love when things can be fixed. instead of having to buy a new one. Our bed is not as lucky, so we're tight this month. Tight. Because, yeah, we had to shell out for a new bed, because ours is broke good. And it's great because Sophie told the story in a way that without context sounds really, really worse than it is. Because we went to the bed place and we're like, yeah, we're just in the market for a new bed because, you know, that's why we're here. That's why I'm here. But she was like, yeah, because our bed at home's broken. Proper done my back in. And I know what she meant was, our bed is broken, and as a result, my back really hurts. But she made it sound like we broke the bed whilst I was proper doing her back in. So I'm just like, whoopsie. Liam, you stud. I know, right? Good lord. Our power just can't be contained. Know what I mean? So it's just like, I giggled. The guy kind of just smirked. And I decided not to do the phrasing. I was like, you know what? Is that not how the bed was broken to begin with? Well, to be fair, we don't know. It probably could be, but we didn't know it was broken until, like, I don't know. Like, we only found out because basically Sophie had found over the past couple of weeks that one part of the bed was like her side of the bed was like sagging down, and we couldn't really understand why. Like, she thought there was a big dip in the mattress or something, and it turns out that just one of the sides of the bed has just completely fallen away. We did catch Bake Off, and it were bloody tragic. We were really sad. I'm not going to say we got eliminated in case anyone's not watched it, but man, me and Sophie were absolutely gutted with both. So sad. Not happy. Two of the best characters in the show are gone. Know what I mean? I'm thirsty. I should drink my G Fuel. Know what I mean? I'm a one. One Bake Off. Yeah, no one spoil it for Newt. The amount of times I've said I'm like Super fucking Mario, but with a huge bulge. Proper stuck in my head. Mate, it's so good. Our boys were going on this boat. I'm going to be riding those waves like I'm riding some bird's fucking back end. Oh, I love it. Scotty T, man. What an absolute specimen. Was you both being a bit too randy before the bed broke? Well, I mean, we don't... Again, and I can't stress this enough, guys. We don't know when the bed broke. Because we only recently discovered that it was broken. So we don't know. Maybe I just keep saying that Sophie's been jumping on the bed when I'm not there. Basically. She locks the door. She not locks the door. She closes the bedroom door to do like her OnlyFans shoots, but then just jumps on the bed for 4 hours. Is it our business to know that? Because I'd rather not. I mean, this is an Ace Trainer Liam stream. I am the king of oversharing. Like, you see my bird, right? You see my bird, right? Can you get Masterpiece City for outbreaks like Poltergeist? Don't know. I'm getting scam-witched. Oh, no. No more Sophie's jumping on the bed until we get the new one. Although the new one we're getting, which we really couldn't afford to get, but we've got, so we're going to have to deal with that, was one of them Ottoman ones. So, like, you can lift the whole mattress bit up with, like, these, like, hydraulic, like, these gas lift things so that you can put stuff under it. Because at the moment, under our bed frame is just this awkward area where, like, there's some old folding chairs that we never use because we don't get visitors because we're always busy. And just heaps upon heaps of dog hair because for some reason Border Collie hair just likes to collect wherever it can. Even though they, like, Border Collies don't really go in the bedroom much, but it's amazing how much Border Collie hair just ends up under the bed. It just finds its way there. We don't know how, but it do. I think that's enough Sinisty killed. I think the problem is, right, is I can't fucking see the wood from the trees. I can't tell. Isn't it you can't see the wood for the trees? Something like that. We make entirely new doggos with that hair, right? Sounds like husky hair. That would be even weirder, I'll be honest. Imagine we got 2 Border Collies and a Chihuahua, and then we're like, look under the bed, all this fucking husky hair. That's insane. Picnic. I feel like jumping on the bed could make some good OF content. Mate, she got that bounce, man. Good gravy. The video content. Unbelievable scenes. Wondrous. Is that Rare Mark Outbreak version? What I don't know. How would I know? How do you know if... How do you know if it's a rare mark outbreak? What? I had 5 Huskies, so I know. Like, what? Oh, you mean the event hasn't started yet, has it? Pretty sure. Because I think the event has Drifloon in it. I'd probably like look underneath the cup. No, because underneath the cup would be whether it's Masterpiece or not Masterpiece. Counterfeit. That's not the rare mark. The rare mark is when you go to the Pokemon summary and you go to the marks page and it says it has a mark. You can't actually see the mark on the Pokemon itself. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not. Silly Billy. I thought the rare mark event, which hasn't started yet, was like they'll have little what's it called? Little glowy things around the... Oh, hi, Mark. Around the... What's it called? The icon on the map. Yeah, the Masterpiece version, that's what I'm talking about. There would be a mark underneath it. Yeah, but I ain't going to look under every non-shiny Sinistea just to see if any of them are the thingy mark. I just want the shiny. I just want it to be nighttime, to be honest, so I can go and hunt Drifloon. We can do Sinistea another day. I'm half tempted to Masuda Sinistea, so I can actually just pop it out. But then you can't get the Masterpiece one. Oh no, what a big shame. So much effort, right? So I'd have to go up to this Sinistea and be like, "Hi, Sinistea, can you stand up for me, please?" And it won't, because it's a fucking arsehole. Get up, you fucker. Get up, you cup of shit. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Could be a Masterpiece outbreak, which is possible. Well, I guess we'll find out if we get the shiny, because then we'll look under it. Know what I mean? But I ain't going to worry about it yet. Remember them gams. Gams, mate. Oh, I'm well excited for wrestling at the weekend. I've given Simon mine and Sophie's express consent for him to throw his opponent over the barricade at us. We still haven't decided, or we still haven't had a chance to make a sign. We're going to make a sign that says it's our anniversary. Like, today's our anniversary. And then try and get one of the heels to rip it up. But I just don't think we're going to get time to do it. But don't worry, guys. On Saturday, we'll get plenty of time to do it. Way! Because the clocks go back. But Sinistea have the mark like the marks that are under cups. If it's a Masterpiece Sinistea, then yes, it would have a mark under the cup, because that's how you know it's the Masterpiece one. What? I'm really confused, guys. You're all asked. Do it? What? I'm confused. Buffering. Not most people notice the clocks go back Saturday in the UK. They do, absolutely, which is why on my stream schedule I put all the streams this week are in BST except for Sunday, which will be GMT. You could tell the form of an outbreak by catching one. It will tell you the form on the Pokédex screen. Yeah, so, you know, when we get the shiny, we'll catch it. I ain't going to worry about it until it's shiny. Like, who cares about non-shiny Masterpiece? Fuck that. I ain't here to waste time. Pokemon Sprite showed it was shiny. I detected 7 Pokemon because of that. You've detected 7? What do you mean? What? Do you mean you've released 7 because of that, or what? Like, deleted? Oh, mate, you just need to be more careful. Like, speaking of someone who released a shiny Applin once, like, the summary screen tells you. Like, when you go to, you have to come into this screen to release a Pokemon anyway. So why not just go here and look for the little shiny symbol next to the name? Like, is that not common sense? Like, know what I mean? I'm just a piece. Oh, but what a piece you are. Oof. Luxurious. Menage. What's that mean? Entirely can't function properly. That's alright, Mary. Me too. I was on the stat screen. Well, then maybe you should pay more attention. I was supposed to open the picnic. Maybe I should pay more attention. Maybe. Don't forget to like the stream. That might make even more people pay attention to the stream. Whoa! Na 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 na. How long we got on sandwich? Mate, We're nearly 23 minutes into Sandwich and we haven't fucking seen a Drifloon. This is disgraceful. I'll stab your dad in the Bojangles. I won't. Because that'd mean hanging out with your dad. What are the charges? Enjoying a succulent Chinese meal? Take your hands off my penis! Lovely. Who's Attention and why am I paying them? Attention is a lovely website called onlyfans.com/Tirastar, and you're paying because you're over the age of 18 and you have good taste. That's why. Saturday show's next Saturday. It is, yes. I remember you saying the other day. So we probably won't have a stream next Saturday because I might get our Mossy and our Phil round to watch some wrestling. Happened before with Galar Slowpoke. Dipplin being able to use Eviolite. Oh, yeah. The chances are Dipplin evolves, which kind of sucks because I don't want it to evolve. I'm quite happy with there being 3 Applin evolutions, and that's it. Like, fair play if they give us Dipplin and an Appleton Evo and a Dipplin Evo and a Flapple Evo. I'd be down with that. Make giant fucking Applin. Flapple, I should say, not Applin. Got to randomize abilities. Would do that. Would do that when I get a good starter. Rip. So you've just got Torrent. Check the timing since the time change. Oh, it'll be alright. It'll be during the day. I'll be awake for it. That's what matters. I don't mind missing the pre-show. Because there'll be nothing on it anyway. Hang out with Dad in Amsterdam on a stag. Good grief. Good grief. Unbelievable scenes. I've seen some old memes coming back. Like, you know, the "Oh, who is she?" meme with the Zoolander. I've seen that with the dad and the daughter crossing eyes in the corridor. Curious the reward for completing the disc Pokedex will. Yeah, I'm also curious as to what that sentence meant. Ariel says Drift. You're right. You're absolutely right. Drift indeed. They called me a loon, but I'm just a Drift. Honestly, I initially read that as Dilf, and I was like, I don't have kids, thanks, but appreciate it. Ooh, what you say? Is that like the Amsterdam dad? The Amsterdaddy? Bruh. I do feel a bit bad, because, like, I wonder if the family just keep going on TikTok and seeing memes about the literal, like, destruction of their family. Indigo Disc Pokedex, what will be the reward for completing it? I don't know, mate. I don't work at Pokemon. But I reckon it'll be something really underwhelming. Just like the one, you know, for the completing the Kitakami Dex, we got, you can get a handful more Terra Shards in raid dens, but still not a significant enough amount for you to be like, wow, I'm getting rewarded so much. I reckon it's going to be like a herb charm. So it'll increase the likelihood of you getting Herba Mystica. It won't be a guarantee, but it'll increase the likelihood of it. Ideally, what it should be is access to like an artificial Herba Mystica farm. You know, like a weed plantation, but it's you know, Herba Mystica. Something like that. That'd be good. So we can grow our own herba. But let's face it, that's not gonna happen. But I get a water stone? Oh my god. Yeah, but that evolves Poliwhirl into Poliwrath, and that's fucking great. We love that. Look at that fucking teacup bastard. I've seen its tits. Stop this. An illegal Pokemon herb farm? I'm all for it. No, because it's in Blueberry Academy, innit? So it'd be like, oh, it's a school science project. You can help with the science project for as long as you want. And you're just like, yeah, I'm going home. Honey, Amsterdam Dad was a fake. It's not a real story. No! Why? Why do people have to ruin the magic? No! Has the person come out and been like, nah, it was fake. I just wanted to go viral. Oh. Tony Khan scrapping the bottom of the barrel, gifting Ric Flair Sting on Dynamite. I mean, that's a decent callback. It's a shame that out of all the things you could do with this Sting storyline, you're like, let's bring, you know, an alleged sex offender. Because he'll draw numbers. Sadly, he will draw numbers. Disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Everything I believe is a lie. I was watching a video of someone walking through a Spanish town. My dad went on holiday and there was a store with a t-shirt saying, I love DILFs. Nice. Maybe DILF stands for something else in España. You know, like... Dios! E. Very good. Yeah, definitely that. That's the one. I'm so sorry, it's fate. Why would you say this Christmas is ruined? Literally, like... It's like showing me how the sausage is made, you know? Christmas is already ruined with that story. Yeah, but only for that one hypothetical family. Not for me. I already stopped talking to my family, so, you know, that's all good. That means Christmas is saved. That means I get to have Christmas here with you guys. Sitting here, shiny hitting carbing, an outbreak, thinking, why didn't I do it in one of the Alola games? I might fail this one. But isn't it in an outbreak? So doesn't that make it so much easier? So why would you fail this one compared to doing it in Alola? I don't understand. Where's the logic? Sorry, I had to be the one to rip the band-aid off. Wow. Cite your sources. Shill. What on earth? You know what? Why don't you try explaining to me what you think cardamom tastes of? Exactly. You can't explain it. So exciting to see Christmas decorations a month early after Halloween. No, listen. Right. I have to admit, I have to make a confession. I have already issued my first have a good Christmas and have a good New Year already in 2023. But that's only because my dogs go to the stylist every 10 weeks. And the stylist has booked us in for January for their next visit. Which means that I won't be seeing them before Christmas or before New Year. And it's just very polite to say, have a good Christmas, have a good New Year. Because I know I'm not going to see them. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Mate, can it be good night in this fucking game? Yeah, don't worry. Oh, I'm not insane. I'm not like, Merry Christmas, guys, have a good New Year. Sees the person next week. I know it's not even November yet. Mate, don't get on at me about it. I hate that people celebrate twatty Christmas, twatty fucking New Year, and twatty fucking Thanksgiving before my birthday. Literally the birth of God, and you're like, oh yeah, so Christmas is great. Fuck off, Christmas. Celebrate your Lord and Saviour, Ace Trainer Liam. First, priorities. You do the obligatory see next year? Not yet, it's too soon, it's too soon. My day's been alright, man, I'm just fucking cream crackered, I am. You get shiny Galar birds in the Crown Tundra? Nah, they're shiny locked, you have to get them through a vent. Grinch Trainer Liam. Listen. I think Christmas is good because of gifts. Christmas is good because it is a very corporate holiday, and I love that. My priorities have been changed now. Oh, what gifts are you getting for Girly? Here we go. A really good Christmas present for your bird. And Joe, pay attention. Nipple pasties, because they have to try them on. Also, why are Christmas ads being shown now? Oh, basically because there's this thing that companies do now. It's quite a modern new take called marketing. And basically what they do is they kind of show their products and they encourage people to want to buy those products for their loved ones at Christmas. Because then it's like a little bit of a tug on the heartstrings to get people to buy stuff. So it's a real new invention. They've only really been doing it this year. So, you know, I think it's going to catch on, this marketing thing. I think it might help some of the businesses make some money. I think it's that. Listen, you are facetious, but that's okay because that word has all the vowels in it in order, so that's okay. In before some random person from some random part of America goes, but what about why? That's a vowel. It's not. Some people do believe that though, right? Buy Christmas decorations in January, it's far cheaper. Or, and this is an even cooler idea, don't buy any at all. Because if you don't have any Christmas decorations, then you don't need to put any up and take any down. It's a good system. Yeah, so break to going to Mr. House and see the kids playing with prezzies and have dinner. Mate, it's a good excuse to eat way too much. It's a good excuse for Sophie to roast some lamb and make Mash Mountain and send me into a food coma. People are treating Thanksgiving like chopped liver. I mean, some people like Thanksgiving, don't they? I mean, obviously, all I know about Thanksgiving is it's a celebration of, like, being grateful that people sailed to America and then, you know, committed mass genocide. I don't really know. I don't really get Thanksgiving, but that's because I'm not, you know, it's not my holiday. People ignore Thanksgiving and go straight to Christmas. Yeah, you know what that is? That might be money, though, as well. Because, like, you know, Thanksgiving celebrations and food and gifts and stuff. And then a month later being like, well, Christmas. Try has a vowel in it. Stop this. I like Halloween, but it doesn't feel like it here this year. That's because you've not watched Nightmare Before Christmas yet this year. And you need to. It's important. Remember, it's for boys and girls of every age, but also for non-binary people of every age, because we need to respect everybody. My friend crashed for a living, so she starts making Christmas stuff in July, which makes sense. Yeah, exactly. It's for her business. You watch Hocus Pocus? Mate. There was a TikTok going around of Sarah Jessica Parker in Hocus Pocus. Like, I think, like, I can't remember the scene, but there's, like, water coming in from the roof, and she's got water on her chest. And she's, like, licking at the rain. And the guy's just like, you know what? I'm not wondering... He says something basically like, I guess this is why my type is the type that it is. Now it's all making sense. And when I was watching the clip, I was like, oh, fucking God, yeah. I was in a choir for a while and we practiced Christmas songs, maybe September. Well, yeah, because you don't want to start the Christmas season and be like, away in a toilet. Oh, wait, what is it? Manger? What's a manger? It's a person that gives diseases to dogs. Stop this. Hello, Dracos. How you doing? It's still 85 degrees, so it is not fall-like. I mean, if the leaves fell off the trees yet, because that's also fall-like, innit? Run a shiny Drifblim whilst hatching eggs. Go on, bang in. Bang in! Wow. So bloody hot here for Halloween. I mean, as someone who has, you know, lived through a lot of the climate crisis, as they're calling it. I say as they're calling it. That is what it is, Liam. Like, we've had so many Christmases in the last few years where it doesn't snow at Christmas. We don't get a white Christmas until, like, February or March. So I'm kind of like, you know, when people are like, oh, it's too warm for Halloween. I'm like, honestly, just put the decorations up because then it'll feel like Halloween. If you're going by what time of year it is by the weather, you're always going to be wrong at this point. See you in a bit, Raz. Should be Koraidon and Miraidon in the Macy's parade this year with people cosplaying as the Zero Crew. That'd be fucking mint. Oh, because they could deck out one of the Macy's parade floats like the big Revavroom attachment things. That'd be sick. I'd be down for that. Or they should have... Oh, you know what they should have? They should have like a little... Like a float that is like a Paldea scene. And it has like the hills and stuff. And it has like, you know, maybe Koraidon, Miraidon, maybe the starters or something. And then they should have a windmill that turns like... just to, you know, just to be extra like... meta. Just here say everyone's been... Everyone has been a great day or night. I'll be honest, I'm not going to lie to you, Kat. I've never been a day or a night. I've only ever been a person. Especially the Area Zero lab. Oh, but then you can't get the janky windmill. Bird wants to watch Hocus Pocus with me on Halloween. I don't have the heart. Tell her I picked. I've been picked to help out at college that day. Oh, no. We're going to have to tell her. But the best thing to do is be like, you should tell her as soon as possible and just be like, look, but we can do it another day. It doesn't have to be on Halloween. We can watch it on a day when I'm free and we'll just have our own Halloween. And it'll be that extra special that way. Like, what you need to do, this is really important, and this is sage advice from an old man who's been around the block a few times. It's always better if you have to give someone bad news or tell them that, like, plans aren't going to work out. It's always better, instead of being like, oh, sorry, it's not going to work, just be upfront and be like, that's not going to work because this. However, here's my positive spin on it that somehow makes it seem more special. So instead of being like, oh shit, I'm not free on Halloween, be like, college has asked me to be in that day, but why don't we have our own Halloween on a different day? Like, we'll get like loads of snacks in and stuff, and we'll watch a bunch of movies, and we'll stay up well late and all that, you know? And then we'll have some root beer. Enjoy Spider-Man, Gizmo. Spoiler alert, I heard he swings on a web. You see, I tried, but it's still never funny when people, like, do joke spoilers that are like, oh, here's something really obvious that's in the game, but I'm pretending like I'm spoiling something. I hate those jokes. They're really shit. You know, like, every time we get a new Pokemon game or, like, an updated Pokedex, and everyone goes, ha, spoiler alert, there are Pokemon in this game. And you're just like, man. Has the bottom of the barrel not been scraped enough? You have to, like, go through to the other side? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Always like the day after Christmas because it's like it's all over and I could just watch my movies. Hell yeah. The best part of Christmas is after you've eaten your dinner and all your family decide, yeah, we're bored of each other now, and you go to your room and do what you want. Liam, could you not? What? Oh, got him. Hello, Mum. What are you doing? Spider-Man is a swinger. I mean, ask your dad. He'll know. I've got 314 out of 531 in my Pokédex. Well done, mate. Well done. Remember, though, it's not a competition because I'm only competing with myself. Best part of Christmas is getting money. Wait, money exists in your world? Good lord. Tell you're a young'un. Spoiler alert, Cloth shiny is shiny. Yeah, like that, exactly. You remember when we were trying to not get spoiled on Cloth and someone was like, oh, did you get the blue boy yet? And we're like, you prick. You're on Unite. Ooh. And family. I love my family. Can't relate. I love my new family. I love my family that, you know, I kind of adopted via Sophie. Mate, where's the fucking music for this area? Put some on. Yeah, I guess I'll have to. This place is just devoid of song. Hell yeah. Although it's getting close to my birthday, so I might get the second text from my dad this year. Crazy. Can't ask my dad, don't have a Ouija board. Jesus. Christian Cage would love you. Uh-oh. Wait, what if we found a Drifloon that was a different color to the other Drifloon? That'd be sick. I've come to a potential horrifying realization. Uh-oh. Is Ledibur Scarlet exclusive? It's not in the game, my G. So, I couldn't tell you. Is it confirmed for the DLC? Because I can't remember if it is. Oh, don't tell me it's in the DLC. And then, like, we'll get some good Pokemon not be in the DLC because of Ledibur. Is Cerebi confirmed Ledibur? I feel like I'd know. Paldea Pokedex. Oh, yeah, we need to go to Indigo Disc. Returning Pokemon. Returning Pokemon. A Quaxley. They wanted a Quaxley. What? What are you on about? They kind of allow me to open some Oh, I didn't mean to delete that Talent Squid. I'm really sorry. I leaned on a button. Don't worry, you've done nothing wrong. I just leaned on a button. Oh my god, can I undelete? No. But now I can't get rid of that dialogue box and it's over the message. They kind of allowed me to open some presents the morning as a kid. After some years, they didn't give a shit about traditional present opening, so all my friends opened theirs before I do. It sucks. Oh, that's annoying. Specifically said, yeah, I do. And you specifically said 12 times not to spoil any Pokemon or shiny that hadn't been revealed. I know, right? And people were just like, nah. I'll just go ahead and spoil. Hang on. Returning Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. My stream was behind. Oh, dear. So what's this about Ledibur, then? Where is Cerebi.net? Returning Pokemon Cerebi. That's the only list I trust. So much fun this year. My niece is 6 and she started to like Pokemon. It's really fun getting to watch her get into it. Oh! I'm glad you can pass on your knowledge to the younger generation. And be like, did you just use Toxic on a Steel type? You idiot. You dum-dum. And then make them cry. I can confirm that Ledibur is not confirmed yet for the DLC. As of Cerebi.net. Let's hope it doesn't get confirmed. Unless it's going to get a significant stat buff, because Good lord, the 5-star Pokemon is not worth its name. Yeah, motherfucker said, yo, Orthworm's shiny looks so much like Cloth shiny. You'll love it. I know, and I'm just there like, so it's blue. Like, so it's blue. Oh, I didn't say that. You basically have done, because Orthworm's shiny ain't got that many fucking colours. Paradox Ledibar? Wow, it's like Pokemon are asking me if I would prefer to shit in my hands and clap. And the answer's yes. Spinarak doesn't have any relation to Ledibar. Yeah, they're not exclusives. Like, Spinarak's always been in every game, right? Hasn't it? Like every game that's had Spinarak, it's not been exclusive, right? Pretty sure. They're exclusives in Gold and Silver. Oh. Fucking hell, whoever got Ledibar got the raw deal, didn't they? Therapy Spinarak. The Gen 2 decks. Yeah, Silver was trade from Gold or Crystal. Yeah, surely they wouldn't do that to us. In Gen 8, Spinarak was just breed Ariados. Okay. In Gen 7, they were always on Route 1 in all games. In Gen 6, breed Ariados. The Gen 5 decks, breed Ariados. White 2, trade required. How annoying is that? In Pokemon Black, White, and Black 2, you can catch Ariados and then just breed it to get Spinarak. In White 2, nah! Nah! Amazing. True story, bro. I got Heart Gold, but I can have no Ledian there. True story. Like, as if I'm there like, oh, I'm reading it on the screen, but you must be lying. What? Come on, man. It's not that deep. Remember, I got spoiled for you. Knackley was the only thing ruining that day. Oh. Oh. It was not the only thing ruining my day. That's true. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yo, Drifloon. You know what's really cool is like when you're yellow and not Drifloon. Oh, no. Actually, no. Be Drifloon. Just be yellow. That's the one. Ledibar isn't in the game. I just checked Cerebi. Where have you been, mate? Like, we literally just have been talking about I'm on Cerebi right now, looking that it's not confirmed. Like, oh, right. Whose go is it on the brain cell? Because apparently, like, it's getting a bit worn out today. Hunting Rowlet with Masuda. Wish me luck. Oh, mate, is he there? Say hello for me. Oh, wicked. Masuda-san. Arigato for everything. Except for that time your bodyguard said I couldn't have a picture with you. No, but good luck on the Rowlet, Henry. I'm here, just not paying attention. Valid. You know what? Views of you, innit? So everybody like the stream, so more views of you can get in. Two brain cells to chat a fight for 3rd place. Let Liam find the Driflemon. What's Driflemon? Even though it was in the game, there are several other previous version exclusives that they didn't have exclusives in Scarlet. That is true. I liked the stream. I appreciate. Caterpie for starter, randomized evolutions, hopefully something strong, quicker. Oh, imagine if they randomized the evolution levels and you had to keep a Caterpie until like level 84. That'd be amazing. Amazing. Unbelievable scenes. Catastrophic Quim. Oh, come on, man. Drift. Oh, Drift Lemon. Oh, yeah, the hyphen was really needed there. Because that just said Driflemon. Silly Billy. Liam, you missed it, but I got an interview for Painting Shop on Monday. Excited because I went there for my birthday when I turned 16. Oh, that's well cute. Oh, well, I hope you get it. You're absolutely going to rock it because that's what Talon Squiddo do. Only 4 points. On your license? Wait, what? 4 points? Oh, no. Have you been arrested, Mumwater? Please don't be arrested. Sorry, I typed to fast at times. Sorry about that. Why'd you type to fast? Who are they? Are they in the chat? You should at them if you're typing to them. Sableye and Mawile will consider version exclusives. Now Mawile is just not here. Isn't it great? Now if we could just also get rid of Sableye, that'd be wicked. That'd be wicked. Oh, and Unite. Nice. Classy. Oh, that is some tasty G-Fuel. That is some Wumpa Fruit. Wumpa Fructa. We don't need Sableye. Not in a world where Spiritomb exists. But I really like Sableye. No. No. Not allowed. Banned. Dude, I miss the doggos. It's so weird not having the doggos here. But hey ho, we'll see them on Sunday. Feed Sableye to Mawile. Mate, I bet Mawile is gutted that it can't Mega anymore. So it's back to being fucking useless. Whee! There is only one Sableye fan allowed. Terminal montage. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like a montage of really ill people. Is that good? Oh dear. When Electabuzz and Magmar version exclusives, even Scyther and Pinsir, I get both in multiple game versions. Yeah, like Scyther and Heracross as well. Where are the pups today? They're at the kennels, mate. Well, actually, the girls are at the kennels and Max is at Sophie's mum's house. Because we're going off to Impact Wrestling tomorrow. I'm going to my first wrestling show. I'm well happy. Going to be in front row for Deonna Purrazzo versus Trinity with fucking Gail Kim as the referee. Oh my god, it's going to be amazing. Joe Hendry, the local hero, versus fucking Simon Miller from What Culture. And fucking our lad, friend of the channel, Tom Campbell as the ring announcer. And one of the best wrestlers in the entire world, Will Ospreay, versus Eddie fucking Edwards. Let's go. You never mentioned you're going to be front row. Have I not? I feel like I have. Wait, did I genuinely not? Yeah, man. We bought front row tickets because like it was pricey compared to, you know, we could afford it at the time. That's my one treat for the year, basically. And also we didn't know at that time we were going to be buying a fucking bed a month later. Good grief. But I have multiple times. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, you got me there, lad. Got me there, lad. God damn it. All I know about Liam's life is going to be front row. We've said it consistently because I'm excited. God, guys, you're really bringing me down. I'm not allowed to be excited. It's my first wrestling show, lads. I'm going to be front row, watching some of the best wrestlers on the entire planet at like a tenth of the fucking price that I would have had to pay to see him in one of the big promotions. It's well good. It's well good. After rival battle squeeze past, Caterpie is level 7. Bruh. Tell us the evolution. Bruh. He's going to be back row on Saturday night, though. Way! Backdoor action. Rotom. We're going to be front row, not heard. Wow! It's not a safe place here. Can't share anything. Let's see how it is. Matt, you're a child. This is true. He is a small boy. Behave yourself, small boy. You can make jokes like that when you're a big boy. And not a day before. But you had an amazing time. I deserve it. Thank you. I don't feel like I deserve it, but I'm still going to enjoy it. 18 in 2 weeks. Well then. Fucking Steve beat me to it. Then make the joke in 2 weeks. Amazing. Great minds. Oh, not a way you can describe me or Steve. I get a good evolution or I get something worse? I reckon you get... Backgammon. Very good, Leah. I couldn't think of a Pokemon, so I panicked. Now I'm panicking. Bent Minds might be more accurate. I'm going to say it depends what you mean. Because I'm worried that you're using that word in a derogatory sense, and I don't know if that's okay. Aquatoros after only 312 eggs. Damn, dude. It's almost unbelievable, isn't it? Guess the amount of eggs for round bird. 7. My brain is spent. I need a nap. Don't blame me, mate. Don't blame me, Purple Dragon Hair. Hey, Bouffalant's good. Does it get Anger Point? I can't remember. If not, then it's not good. I think it gets Sheer Force, maybe. Dude. 375. Oh, I was only a couple off. What was I? 368 off? Ah, it's not that bad. What's a move you miss on a Pokemon that used to learn? Example, I miss Ampharos being able to have Signal Beam. I miss Scold on almost every water type. Randomized abilities. Oh, yeah. What abilities it got? I thought you were going to say, what's a move you miss on a Pokemon consistently? And I'd be like, fucking Hydro Pump every time. Oh, your guess was 375. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Context was missing. Toxic on Umbreon. Speaking of Toxic, is Amma. How you doing, Amma? What's happening? Miss Helios with the move being in the game. Have you heard of it? Damn. Could never. Poor little Helios sitting in a tree. Crying. Just crying. Why are you crying, Tree? Can't wait for Across the Spider-Verse coming to Netflix on the 31. I haven't seen it yet. On the 31! Good lord. Yeah, it's a great movie. No spoilers, but great movie. Not meant in a bad way. Ah, okay. Calling me toxic. If the shoe fits. Why? You gonna come Derby and beat me up, mate? Good effort. Got Umbreon used to learn toxic. Mate, everything used to learn toxic. You could have like Blissey with toxic. It was great. Oh no! Cleo! Emma! Here we go. What I was going to do is I was going to check something real quick. You were going to check what time it was in Japan? No. I was going to check and I can confirm. Oh yeah, according to Cerebi, Heliolisk is confirmed for the Indigo Disc, I would say if I was lying. Got him. Things that are bent, twisted, or warped are more interesting than being boring and in a straight line. It depends, to be honest, because like you know when you've got like a tape measure and you're measuring like a really flat bit of wall, it's better when it doesn't twist. Dude, I'm already crying. Oh, is it because you can't get your hoodie back? Where's your hoodie? Hey, you're only down the road from me. I'll get you. Mate, dare ya? Get on the fucking red arrow. Prick, you won't. Imagine Lever streaming. Amma just appears behind him on stream and stands there without him noticing. Mate, I've got really good reflexes. You know, in a different universe. So, you be careful. Bird's got the hoodie in it. I imagine she's probably in it. Imagine if she had the hoodie and she just wasn't in it. She was using it as a dog bed. That'd be awful. I'm on a Skylink bus as we meet. That doesn't mean anything to me. What's that? That goes to the airport, right? Yeah. Fucking run. Run, bitch. Run away. It's oversized on me. It looks like a fucking dress on her. Oh, I bet she bloody loves that. She sent me a picture of wearing the hoodie. None of my business. You don't have to tell me about the picture she sent you, you dirty boy. Behave. Careful what universe you pull up on him in, right? You're not running from Liam for long. No, because after a while you can just walk, because I'll be fucking knackered. Liam, it's too early for that. You two are too young for any of that. Stop it. How's it been today? Oh, I've been alright. I'm knackered. Liam just needs a lasso. Nah, you don't need a lasso when you got bricks in your house. What do you mean? It's very, very good. Very good. Here we go. Steve, stop expecting tea. If you start expecting it, you get disappointed when it don't happen. How you been though, Amma? What you been up to? Knackered too. Went to bed at 4 a.m. Got up for my 10 a.m. lecture. Mate, I went to bed at like 3 or 4. I can't remember quite when. No, it was after 4. Maybe close. About 4. Got up at 8. 8-ish? 7:30, 8-ish. Fucking horrible. Now I'm saying it out loud. It's just making me more tired. You take the dogs to the kennels and then drive for 2 hours to Sophie's mum's and then like 2 hours back. I've just shattered. Actually not sharing that. Oh? Are you suggesting? I don't want to know. You know what? I don't want to know. I think I figured it out, but I don't want confirmation. Have you ever watched the Wrestling Bio series, Reliving the War, about Monday Night Wrestling Wars in the mid-90s? I don't know if I specifically watched... Wait. I don't know if I've watched one specifically called Reliving the War, but I've watched a bunch of stuff about the Monday Night Wars. Who else contagiously just yawned now? Me, I'm doing it now. Ooh-wee. What was your favorite Pokemon YouTuber other than you? Oh, mate. I love me some patters. Here comes number 7. Oh, it sounds like Sophie after her 6th orgasm. Way! Ooh, let's try and break the record this weekend. Way! Yeah, favorite Pokemon YouTuber other than me? Probably Patters. He makes solid content and his work ethic is unmatched. Love me some True Green 7, obviously. Friend of the channel, True Green, is my boy. Also, love me some J-Wits, although J-Wits doesn't really make much Pokemon content these days. He does now and again, but he's busy being like a dad and like doing a proper job and all that. And then also Dookie Shed, but Dookie Shed hasn't made content for years, bless him. But he was the fucking goat. If it weren't for J-Wits and Dookie Shed, would I be sat here right now doing what I do? Absolutely not. Oh, Nexus is wonderful. Nexus has a picture of Patters on all his streams, and it's the absolute funniest screen grab I could imagine from him. Oh, I fucking love Nexus. Nexus is just, like... I would argue Numb Nexus is the single most charismatic person in the entire Pokemon community. Like, that man just has fucking Riz for days, mate. Alright, went to the club yesterday, good old Rock City. They had Pole Dancing Society in to give us all a show. Oh! Did you have a go? Very impressive pole dancing, considered they were all random uni amateurs. Mate, you should have had a go. Get a bit of the old thigh chafe, you know. Just something I was going to share, remembered why I was crying and thought, nah. Wait, what's going on, Matt? What's happening? What's going on? We're here to help if you need an ear. The streams are a riot too. Less hangouty than a Liam stream. And more shit posty. Yeah, big time. The polls weren't for public use. Damn. There's always a catch. Here we go. Mate, actually, you know what? I should probably check with Sophie. Actually, I've had the idea in my head for ages, but I've forgot that I should probably like mention it to Soph. But I've been considering seeing like what the cost is like to get like a pole dancing pole, and if there is somewhere in our house where you could set one up without doing any like damage to the ceilings or anything. Because apparently pole fitness is like really fun and also really good for you. And I was thinking, what if, you know, maybe Soph would like it? Because one of the problems that me and Soph have with exercise in general is it's not fun. You know what I mean? So maybe, you know. And I'd have a go. Hell yeah. Are you getting 2 shiny Drifloon? Why? I only need the 1. At the moment, I'm not getting any, so joke's on me, I suppose. My friends who do pole fitness seems like they like it. Let's try poke dancing. Poke dancing is when I dance with Sophie in the club. It looks great. A friend of mine is doing it and she's been getting better and better. Yeah. 1 to evolve. Why would I evolve 1? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Poke dancing. You already got shiny Drifblim? I have, yeah. I have indeed. As long as it's installed between 2 studs, the pole should be good for that. So Lima just needs to find 1 more stud. Very good. Very good. Liam, don't share. I mean, technically I share the visual, but that's fine, because that just makes me smug. Last 2 years I've been using dumbbells at home, been really good. Damn. I haven't got any brothers. Oh no, I have. I have. Technically. I don't exercise. It's too much work, in my opinion. Mate, honestly, I will say to people, the one thing I would say to the young'uns, right, to the young'uns that are watching, I am about to turn 35 in a month and 2 days. And if there's one thing I wish I'd started doing when I was still at like school/college, is exercising. Because like, the older I get, the harder it seems to be to get myself motivated to do it. And all I am now is like all the time, whenever I think about exercise and stuff, I'm just filled with so much regret that I didn't start sooner. Because I'm not happy with my body. Like, I'm very open about having a lot of fucking body dysmorphia. And, like, I feel like I would have benefited from getting myself into the routine of exercising at a younger age, so that now, like, by the time I'd have hit 35 in that universe, I'd have been like, okay, now I'm happy to exercise because I'm used to it. 37, only listen, like £27 dumbbells is good, could be way better. It's all practice though, isn't it? It's all, you know, you got to get there. But like, I wish I'd started building muscle tone and stuff at a younger age instead of just leaving it for, you know, almost 20 years. Please take up roller skating if you're physically able. Oh, mate. I want to, Sophie's mum was saying today, like, near where there was some houses that we were, like, considering for the future, there's a skating rink, and we were just like, ooh, ice skating. Sophie loves ice skating, and I can actually do it. Nelly and benches 3 plates for reps, 3 biscuits. Too much fast food and junk food, and the young years caught up with us. Yeah, literally, like, I was one of those people. Oh, God, the music is combining, and it's fucking sending me wappy. So it will be out of the thing soon. Yeah, when I was younger, I had a really fast metabolism. So I could eat and eat and eat. Like, there was a point where I was at college all week, like 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, obviously. And Saturday and Sunday, I worked part-time at McDonald's. And at McDonald's, when you worked there, they gave you an employee discount card. And at the time, because, you know, inflation wasn't as bad as it is now, that employee discount card entitled me to a free meal while I was at work, because you do anyway. And during the week, or when I'm not at work, I could get an extra value meal, like a medium meal, so like burger, you know, quarter pounder, fries, and a drink for £1.99. So naturally, I was like, so my lunch at school, at college, was, you know, was costing me £10 a week for the entire week's meals. Do you know what I mean? So there was a period of time when I was like 16, 17, where I was eating McDonald's once a day, 7 days a week, and it was fucking bliss. But I had a really fast metabolism, so I didn't put on any weight. I had what's known as skinny abs. You know, where like you don't actually really have muscle definition. You're just so skinny that your fucking skin is stretched against your abdomen, so you look like you got a flat stomach, and it's just like you just don't have anything there, mate. That's all. And it was great. And then slowly but surely, I grew to the ripe old age of 24/25, and my metabolism just went, mate, I am knackered. I'm going to have to just slow right down. And then slowly but surely over the years, my little pot belly got bigger and bigger and bigger. It's not the most appropriate joke nowadays, but I will say this is just in the form of a quotation. My brother used to tell me that my belly made me look like one of the starving children on the adverts. You know the ones. Because, you know, the point was I was very skinny, had very skinny arms, very skinny legs, but I had this, you know, swollen belly. And it's just, man, I wish I'd done something about it sooner. Yeah, exactly. Tells you the kind of person my brother is, right? Although, I will say it was, you know, it was the early 2000s, so it was a different time, even though it's not really a good excuse. Metabolism is pretty quick now. That's because you're like 17, Manon. Of course it's quick now. You're a teenager. Trust me, you want to start exercising before you're in your mid-20s. As soon as your mid-20s hits, you're going to be like, oh, shit, I can't just enjoy life? Fuck. I never grew up with a fast metabolism, always been a curvy kid, hit puberty, and just retained the curves. But remember, that also means tatty bo tatties, right? I used to drink 3 cans of pop a day, quit pop, dropped 20 pounds. What I did, and it's like one of the few good things that I have a memory of from my previous relationship before Sophie, is my ex at one point in her life was, to use her words, obese. And when I met her, she was very, very slim. And she basically said, oh yeah, I stopped having sugar in my tea, and that was all it took. Obviously, I was like, that's probably a bit of hyperbole. But I forced myself to stop having sugar in my cups of tea, because I drink like 10 cups of tea a day as well. And ever since I did, I dropped 20 pounds from that. So like, I was like 200 and something pounds. And after like 3 or 4 months of not having sugar in my tea and not making any other changes to my lifestyle, I'd lost 20 pounds. And I was just like, wow. As far as I got to age 25, I actually decided to take fitness seriously. Mate, jelly. Yeah, empty calories, man. Because, like, you're literally just drinking it. Like it's nothing. He starts soon, man. Honestly, like, that's the one thing. And I don't want anybody who, you know, if anyone's carrying extra weight and they're happy with it, you know, good on you. Like, just be happy in yourself, because ultimately you're the person that lives with you every day. And I don't want anyone to feel bad if they're not happy with their body. But I'm like, my advice is, if you are a young person, if you are under the age of 20 and for whatever reason you are not happy with your body, start doing something about it now. Like, start doing something. Even if it is just, you know what? I normally just, like, after I've had my dinner at night, I normally just sit around and I jump straight on the video games. Maybe commit to, like, every day after you've had dinner, walk it off, you know? Go for a walk for half an hour. It's not a massive amount of exercise, and it's not going to be life-changing, possibly, but you might notice a bit of positive change in the direction that you want it or whatever. And that will give you that little boost of, oh, wow, I want to do this more, because I've noticed, like, that number on the scale's gone down. Although don't do what Liam does with his body dysmorphia and obsess over the scales, because that's also really unhealthy. Like, if the number of pounds on my scales goes up by 0.2 of a pound, my brain goes, you're rubbish at this, you fucking failure, and that's not good. Walking around for half an hour, that's a lot of my free time. Yeah, but here's one way of doing it, because this is what I do when, you know, obviously we walk the dogs every day, so that's our bit of, like, guaranteed exercise every day. But if Sophie's not around and I have to walk the dogs, I'm like, oh, that's lame, I'm going to be bored. I just stick a podcast on, because I was going to listen to it at home anyway, probably whilst vegging out on the sofa. So why don't I just listen to the podcast I was going to listen to, but whilst I'm walking about? I listen to Liam streams while I work. Exactly. These days I'm a bit better with my body. Now everyone else might have caught up with me, but it still irks you sometimes. I get that. I can understand that. Like, I know I sound like a broken record, and you probably heard it from people all the time. And it always sounds like people are just trying to, like, scare you and stuff. But no, genuinely, I genuinely wish I'd taken fitness a bit more seriously, like, at least 10 years ago, if not longer ago. But, like, and as well, when I say take fitness seriously, I don't mean I wish I'd gone full fitness nerd and gone like, oh, I'm going to research all the supplements and I'm going to research all the best kettlebell exercises or whatever it is and all that shit. And I'm going to write meal plans and shit. I just mean, like, I wish I'd gone, you should probably get out of the house for an hour a day. Go for a walk. You know, maybe start your day with a walk, you know? Maybe instead of driving to work for 10 minutes a day, maybe I should get up 20 minutes earlier and walk it to work for half an hour. Know what I mean? Broken record sounds like a broken record. Sounds like a broken... Very good. Diet and exercise, definitely a change. Yeah. And also, I've just been doing really well. Obviously, not... The fitness stuff that works for me won't necessarily work for you. But the thing that's helped me the most, personally, that I've been able to stick to is calorie deficit. So, like, I have a set calorie limit every day. It doesn't work for everyone. Some people can't do the counting calories thing because it upsets them and it makes them feel shit and stuff like that, so don't do it if you don't enjoy it. But, like, I kind of go, okay, so I pretty much eat whatever I want. I just have to go, once I hit a certain number of calories and I calculate it, okay, now I can't have anything else today. Did Liam just tell me to touch grass? You can walk on concrete. I don't mind. Whatever works for you. You walk up walls if you're Spider-Man, like, do what you want. But, like, for me, that works because it's a measurable number that I can measure every single day, but it's not as intense as, like, oh, well, I've not had my 26 grams of protein and I've almost had 70 grams of saturated fat. Like, I can't do that. That's too intense for me. But just going, okay, X amount of calories in. And I used to count my exercise and take it off the calorie total, and then obviously then I could work out like, oh, I can eat more today because I've done half an hour of exercise. But I've noticed I got a bit cheeky with that. So now I've gone, if I hit my calorie limit, I don't count my exercise. I just go, that's it. I've hit the limit for the day. Because I don't normally do intense enough exercise for it to be like, oh, I've cancelled out all of my day's calories. Shit. Outside, I took a walk on lunch day, felt pretty good. It's amazing the amount of like just serotonin you can get from just going out and getting a bit of fresh air. It's great. Walk through walls, disappear and fly, whatever works for you, mate. Body shape is sometimes just a proxy for overall health for some people, even if your weight or appearance doesn't change, your health still does. Absolutely. Because, like, do you know what? A good example, and I feel bad for her, a wrestler that I was talking about earlier called Diana Perazzo. Feel free to Google her. She's a lovely girl. Great wrestler. She gets a lot of stick online because she carries, you know, like a little bit of, like a little bit of belly fat. Like, to me, it's barely noticeable, but, like, obviously the internet gonna internet, aren't they? And because she's an athlete, people are like, people will say like horrible shit, like, how can you call yourself an athlete and one of the best women's wrestlers in the world when that's how your belly looks and stuff like that? And it's like, dude, you've seen her run the ropes. That's a healthy woman. That's a woman who is in like fucking peak condition. It just so happens that her body holds fat differently to how someone else's body holds it, you know? She's probably more healthy and has better fucking respiration than most of us. It's just she looks different to maybe you or the people that you consider to be the peak, you know? And it's just like, so never feel like I would never want anyone to feel like, oh, Liam doesn't like the fact that he has like a bit of a podgy belly. Well, I have way more than a podgy belly, so he must think I'm disgusting. It's like, no, because I only care about my body. Like, you guys' body is you guys' problem, right? Like, or it's your guys' joy, whatever. But like, my advice is always more of a, if there's something you want to change, earlier is better. If there's nothing you want to change and you're content with how you look, fucking jealous. I am. I wish I was content with how I look. I like my hair though, or, you know, what's left of it. Sometimes get depressed. I don't leave the house for a full day. Yeah, like me and Sophie get that, like, because we work from home. Like, cabin fever is a real thing. Like, when it was the floods in Derby the other day, we didn't walk the dogs because we were like, well, we've been warned not to go out because there's a risk of, like, major floods. Obviously, we're not the kind of people that are going to go, oh my god, look at that floodwater rising. I should definitely keep walking towards it. But, like, we were just like, just to be on the safe side, just in case any, like, buildings are damaged or anything, something like that. Or if there's, like, I don't know, maybe a sinkhole's formed or something stupid. Let's just be safe and stay home. But, man, we hated staying in all day. Because it was just like, wow, I've just seen the same walls all day. I'm okay with my body. Only problem is I want abs. I mean, I would argue that means you're not fully okay with your body then. Because you actively would like your body to look different. But, you know, tomato, innit? But hey, my main advice, Manon, is definitely start sooner rather than later. If there's any changes you want to make, it's going to be easier while you're younger. Because your body will be able to adapt quicker. Like, I go for a run now, and, like, my knees just go, all right, mate, you're now probably not walking for the next few days. 2 weeks since I've done 20k steps every single day on average. And when I used that app, I used to not count my exercise either to, quote-unquote, lose more, so that wouldn't be safe. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you gotta be safe. You gotta do, you know, make sure you're being sensible. Because, like, if I had a more active lifestyle, then I would count my exercise on my calorie counter. But because I know I'm probably doing like a maximum of, let's say, 200 to 300 calories worth of exercise every day, it doesn't put me in a dangerous position. The inside's too safe. Inside's great, but sometimes you do get sick of it. Oh, we're going to be stuck here with the fucking Sinister. You might as well just reset at this point, because I feel like this outbreak. Liam? What outbreak? You killed that outbreak a while back. I did, yeah. Why don't you reset your outbreaks? Not in the album, you won't. System, Liam, system. I'm around 19% body fat now since been exercising. I feel so much better, even though I gained weight from more muscle weight. That's the thing as well. People get freaked out because they're like, oh, I've been exercising for a few weeks and I've put on weight. And you're like, yeah, you're building your muscle up. And once you built your muscle up, then you can, like, cut and stuff, or whatever it's called. And then you'll notice that the fat sheds away, and then you're like, whoa, look, it's left behind all these, what are these muscles? Ooh. Damn. But again, gotta reiterate, if you are, you know, if you're someone who's very happy with how you are, if you look in the mirror and you think, look, society and airbrushed supermodel magazines would say that I'm not, quote unquote, conventionally attractive, but I'm happy with how I look, then fucking Keep as you are, mate. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Like, I really feel like I have to stress this because people sometimes get confused. Whenever I'm talking about, like, me wanting to change, like, things about me and stuff, that's not me going, I want to be the way I think society would want everyone to be. It's me going, I want to change how I look because I am very important to me. Basically. Because you should always be the most important person to yourself. Unless you have a Sophie, in which case she should be most important. Most days I don't do nearly that much, but I find if I'm sad or exercise a lot, I'll take advantage, restrict food, thinking I'm doing myself some good. No, yeah, you got everything in moderation, which includes, like, how much you restrict certain things. Like, you have to restrict your diet in moderation as well, because you restrict it too much, that's when you get to scary territory. Wow, Liam, so self-centered. I mean, can you blame me? I am fucking beautiful. With my shirt on. I'm like 105, 108 pounds. I need muscle. See, that's the other end, isn't it? Like some people can't put the weight on, and that can be really difficult. Like we've had people in here before, like talking about how like they wish, like they can literally eat anything and not put weight on, which, you know, relatable because that was me in 2006. But yeah, some people that never changes either, and they're just like, man, I just want to be able to I want to be able to eat something and keep it on my body. So I get that. That's another difficult one. I don't really know the solutions to that. I assume exercise helps with that to an extent. Oh, you fucking know what? There's an Espeon outbreak? That's a bit dirty. But at the same time, people tell me that if I go on a diet and exercise, I could get bulk. Well, it depends. If you went on a diet, because remember, this is a thing that people don't seem to understand, is going on a diet. We're led to believe that going on a diet means eat less food, but it doesn't. Going on a diet means altering the diet that you currently consume. So you could go on a diet, but you could actually be eating more food than you eat now. It just could be that your diet consists of more like pure protein, like chicken and fish and stuff. Does fish have protein? I don't fucking know, but as an example, like, you know, chicken has loads of protein, so it might be, okay, like, a great example, actually, and it's not for any particular fitness thing, it's just because my belly's, you know, my IBS plays up a little bit at the moment, is I've pretty much all but cut out, I pretty much cut out all red meat, aside from, like, a bit of bacon here or there, because my body just reacts badly to red meat at the moment. So I've just changed my diet to be more like, you know, lean meat, like chicken and turkey and stuff, because, you know, it's just easier on my body and on my tummy. And if my tummy feels better, it means that I will probably be able to get more exercise and stuff because I'll actually be able to move. Also, if you want to lose weight slowly, not quickly, because some people just put the weight back on. If done too quick, yeah. I think, do they call it rubber banding, I think, in the fitness world, where you go on like a proper crash diet. And you shed loads of weight, so you shed like 40 pounds in a couple of months, and you know you do the kind of weight shedding where people go, "Oh, are you sure that's safe? That seems a bit. You need to be a bit careful." But then after you've lost the weight, you go, "I could have a cheat day then," and you have your cheat day, and that becomes a cheat weekend, and it becomes a cheat week and a cheat month, and then before you know it, you're just back to where you were because you overdid it. Yeah, rubber banding. Crash diet culture has ruined the world's understanding of nutrition. Yeah. Well, might as well try and get a fucking bramble shit. Bramble shit has green on the bottom, right? Yeah, probably. Bramble shit. Think so? Yeah, I think the purpley area is like green. Cheat days are like once every 2 weeks. Some people have a cheat day once a week. But it depends on what their idea of a cheat day is. Because for me, if I have a cheat day, it's like, oh, you know what? I've hit my calorie limit today, but I can have like a 200 calorie Rice Krispie square. I'll treat myself. Or I can have a dessert from this dessert place. You know, maybe, you know, something like that once a week. But some people go, oh, it's my cheat day. So I'm going to have 6 3-course meals. I'm going to have, you know, 12 pints of lager and just eat fucking loads. And go crazy, and then it's like, well, no, that's not what you should be doing. Your cheat day is treat yourself a little bit, but don't go overboard. Because if you go overboard, that's when the next day you're like, oh, I don't feel like doing my proper diet. It's not as fun as what I ate yesterday. couldn't survive a whole week of eating salads for that. Well, again, you seem to be very misinformed on what dieting is, right? I'm going to tell you right now, Manon, right? I've lost 12 pounds in 2023 so far, I think, but I've only really been losing it the last, like, 2 or 3 months. And I've not eaten a salad in about 15 to 20 years because I don't like salad. Like, I eat what I want. I just moderate the amount of calories I'm taking in and then plan my meals around that. So, like, you know, I'll have, like, a bit of toast and butter for breakfast. That's all we need. You know, I'll probably have a slice. That's a couple 100 calories. Then have a decent-sized meal towards the end of the day. Maybe have a bit of something in between. You know, like, I still eat the fun foods that I want to eat. It's just like, you know, it's just that I'm moderating what I eat so that I know I don't overdo it. I've been a bit naughty with the Danish cookies recently, and I've had to ban myself from the Danish cookies because I ate a 1.8 kilogram tin of them in about a week and a half. I'm gonna go eat now. No worries, Talon. I've been on a low-carb, high-protein diet, been for years now. Eat more than I ever did, and I'm healthier than I ever was. Yeah, there you go. Fair dues. Yeah, diets are personal to you, right? Exactly. So, like, the problem is, and like I appreciate Manon giving feedback here and stuff because, like, it just reminds us that people, like, the younger people are still being taught the same thing we were taught when we were young. You grow up thinking that dieting is, yeah, you have to stop eating all the fun food that you like. You have to eat garbage food that tastes of nothing and be miserable your whole life just so that you're not fat. Like, that's what we were taught as kids that diets were. We were taught you starve yourself until you lose weight and then and you never have a happy day ever again. And you have to give up pizza and you have to give up chocolate. And you just, like, it's tailor-made to each person, isn't it? Yours is technically Metapod, but you're doing calorie deficit, right? So it's kind of the same, kind of different. Like, yours has like research behind it. Stupid diet fad of the 80s never died out. As much as we know better, it's still widespread. Yeah. Because that's probably part of the reason why when I was younger, I didn't like look at my diet or my nutrition or anything, because I was like, oh, I don't want to not eat fun things that I enjoy. I like McFlurries and stuff, and it's like, you can eat McFlurries. You just have to eat them in moderation and don't, like, fucking back-to-back them, you know? Welcome back, KO. How are you doing? Oh, this is good, actually. The sandstorm's blowing them away, but won't blow the shiny away, right? Something like that. And it means they despawn themselves because they go off the thing. That works. Like, I love food. I usually have a large meal and a side dish, which is, you know, fair play. But maybe it's worth thinking, right? Because this is one thing I do. Because I'm really bad if we get a takeaway or something for being like, oh, I want everything. You know what? I won't just have a pizza. I'll have a pizza and I'll have some chicken nuggets as well. And I'm getting better at going, realistically, Liam, that pizza's going to fill you up. And you're like, yeah. So realistically, you don't need to have the chicken nuggets. You just want them because you're being greedy because you're having a takeaway. And it's like, yeah, I guess. And it's not like you won't enjoy the pizza if you don't have the chicken nuggets. You'll have a great time. And I'm like, yeah. So maybe I'll just, you know, maybe I'll have just the pizza. And then I have just the pizza and I go, wow, that was just enough. And I'm happy and satisfied. Oh, Mounds and Almond Joy. Good Lord. I mean, you don't have to give up chocolate. Just, you know, remember to have it in moderation. I've technically kind of given up chocolate at the moment, but not because of a diet or anything. It's just I've kind of had too much chocolate lately to the point where, like, my taste buds are kind of going, I'd like to have something that isn't chocolate. That'd be great. Cheers. I get a weightless meal box, which is 3 meals a day, but I do add a couple of snacks, just not going overboard. And when I don't have the meat box, go portion control. Good shout. That's a solid shout right there. Like, that's why stuff like HelloFresh and Blue Apron and stuff really works for people, because it's like, I don't have to worry about buying all the ingredients and then working out the measurements myself and then double checking that I'm measuring out the right amount of calories, because they just go, here's the meal, here's all the ingredients ready, prepared, and ready, like, diced and shit, and here's how many calories the meal is once you've made it, and you're just like, boom. Rather have sweets over chocolate. I can't beat a good hot chocolate. When the Black Forest hot chocolate comes back to Costa, assuming they don't make the mistake they made last year, we'll all have a good time. Pizza Trader comes to my town every week, and that keeps me excited all week. Damn. For some reason, when you said pizza trailer, I thought of like a trailer for pizza, like coming soon to a corner near you. This week, pepperoni with chicken. And you're just like, oh man, that's fucking sick. That is going to be great pizza. Wow. I'm going to eat it. Hope everyone's well. I just popped in while I installed all the bonus of Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. Mate! I'm excited for some Master Collection. Hell yeah. God, this area is fucking boring, innit? It's the tumbleweed, god damn it. Spawn some that are shiny. I'm a biscuit boy. Hello, AKG. How you doing? Wait, you got Misdreavus? No, I just lied and pretended that I did because that's just as fun, isn't it? Of course I got it. That's why it's previous and not current. Ah, the wind's gone. Bollocks. On my days around this trailer, I'll stay on campus for ages and work at the library for hours and walk home to intercept the truck as a reward. That's a good thing, though, because that's like serotonin. You're making it a positive experience without going, like, super overboard and being like, damn, I'm going to go to this fucking place all the time. You know? I've never had snowballs before. It's so good with chocolate marshmallow. Oh, snowballs are like my fucking Achilles heel. Like, I'm not allowed... Like, I'm not allowed to buy snowballs because they come in packs of 6 and they don't last because they're just too good. Like, they are one of my favorite food items in the world. Snowballs are amazing. Just the right amount of marshmallow for me to not feel like too sick from eating loads of them. Coconut on anything, wonderful. Just the right amount of chocolate because it's quite thin chocolate and just the right size. Absolutely beautiful. Why, serotonin? Just working on herself, mate. Don't judge her. Let her do her and you do you. A walnut whip. Hey, Metapod likes whips. Pass it on, kinky bastard. It was Metapod in the study with the cat of nine tails. Good hot chocolate on a cold day. Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. Whenever someone says cold day, that's what happens. I mean, I'm a cup of tea boy. Like, I like hot chocolate. I love the Black Forest hot chocolate at Costa. But I'm way more of a tea boy, so I'm just like, oh, I'll have a cup of tea. Because of the thickness of hot chocolate, I'm always like, God, that's effort to drink. And sometimes I just burn my tongue on it, and I'm like, ah. We have this treat called Swiss Roll here. Oh, wait, we have Swiss Roll in the UK. It's fucking mint. It's not actually mint flavored, but it's actually wonderful. Like, I prefer the classic, you know, vanilla Swiss roll with a, you know, a raspberry jam and buttercream in. But, like, chocolate Swiss roll with the cream filling is banging as well. So did the company making them stop? No. Yeah, we got Swiss roll everywhere. Vanilla Swiss roll, perfect for Christmas, right? It's nearly Viennetta season. Liam can't handle the thickness. I can handle the thickness. You see my bird? She's fucking glorious. Fruit pastels, certain things I didn't let myself buy for super intense activities. I did 20k steps, got a whole afternoon skating, I went to M&S, got fruit pastels and finished an entire pack in one. And I'm guessing it wasn't just the, you know, just the standard tube of fruit pastels. I assume it was the big share bag, and you're like, share? Yeah, with me, myself, and Amma. Very good. Huge sucker for cakes and chocolates. I fucking love cake. Cake is the work of the devil because, good lord, I've never been tempted by anything more. Actually, I've been tempted more by Sophie in the Nude, but that's not the point. Food-wise, it depends how you look at her. Way! There's currently a shooter where I live and they haven't been found yet. Well, stay safe. My advice, stay indoors unless told anything else. I don't remember what tapioca tastes like. I haven't had tapioca in a long time. For me, it's tea at home, as I like my tea a specific way, but hot chocolate when I'm out. Yeah, because, like, barista hot chocolate is so much different than the instant shit we get at home. I'm going to say that's a guilt-free meal there, Liam. Yeah, right. Semolina. I don't remember semolina. I remember salmonella. What's that? Never heard of tapioca. You hear of tapioca more, I find, in American TV shows than in the UK. Like, it's not very often in the UK you hear the word tapioca, which is probably why I haven't had it in a long time. Like, in America, it's like, oh, the cafeteria today has got tapioca pudding. And you're like, yeah? Right, and it's delicious. Ah. Isn't semolina like that weird fruit loaf? Or am I thinking... No, I'm thinking of malt loaf. Is semolina a bit like malt loaf? I don't know. I don't like malt loaf. I used to when I was a kid, but I proper went off it. I return. Hello, Matthew. There's a weird like tone in this piece of music at some point, and it sounds a little bit like the chime of my Ring doorbell, and I'm just like, what the McFuck are you? Very mild, absorb the flavour in tapioca pudding is just vanilla pudding with different texture. Ah. Oh wait, is tapioca pudding just basically like vanilla Angel Delight? You're semolina filling for that word. Still feels really off. Are we being called Matthew now? Is it like your mum's telling you off? Oh, there it is. It happened again. Mate, where's the shiny? And now, see you later, fat man. Have a good one, my dude. When you watch the Impact pay-per-view next week, look out for me and Sophie's chest. Seriously, the girls are going to be out in full form. It's going to be amazing. That's also part of the reason I'm hoping someone gets thrown over the barricade at us, because you never know, it might cause a little accident. You know what I mean? What are you hunting for? We're hunting for Drifloon, but it's not nighttime, so we're using the sandwich to hunt for Bramble Boring. Imagine getting full name by Liam. Yeah, right, Amarachi. You fucking bitch. Emma's biggest mistake was teaching me the insult that people use for her with her name. So now I just use it at her. Stop ringing my doorbell, you damn neighborhood tumbleweed. Need Liam to hold up a sign so we can recognize him. Mate, you won't need me to hold up a sign. I'm going to be in the front bastard row. Just wait till the wrestlers inevitably go out of the ring and start, like, walking around and doing the punch and walk, that, you know, thing that they do. You'll see me. You'll see Sophie before you see me. Like, there'll be this beautiful woman with cracking norks in the front row, and you'll be like, oh my god, there's Sophie! And then near her, there'll be this disheveled little old man with thinning hair, and that'll be me. What is this slander? Like you said, it's slander. Fucking roasted. I'm thinking a couple of reasons we'll thought Sophie first. Right. Technically it's libel because it's written down. Damn! Smoked. Caught shiny coughing. Damn. Did you pat it on the back so it felt better? Which shiny was it? Very good. Wild Sophie appears super effective, like god diggity damn. God diggity giggity. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving chicken. Oh shit, bugger off. Giggity 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 goo. Anything about Lee that surprised me upon meeting him is height. Not in a good or bad way, I just never expect you to be your height. You expect me to be so much taller. Because I give off Napoleon energy, where like I talk a tall game, but I'm actually the UK national average. Never see your lower half in videos. Oh yeah, I see how it is. You'd love to see my lower half, wouldn't you, Hammer? Disgusting. I'm not an object, Hammer. But fine, I'll open the OnlyFans soon. Just let me get in shape. Oh, not your Willy.
Well, you said you love me, so...
Yeah, but not your Willy. Fucking love that clip.
Hey there. Got something for you.
Why? Of the moment when he chased the girl from the ring. Wait, what? Wait, who are we on about? I feel like I've missed some important context. Am I on top chat? You are on top chat, that's why. A wild Sophie appears. It's super effective. I love the moment when he chased the girl from the ring. Who are we on about? Who's he? Oh, wait. He chased the girl from the ring. The movie The Ring? Who's he, though? Who chased the girl from the ring? I feel like I'm definitely missing context. I am confusion. America, explain. Right, gotta make a new sandwich. Got it all downloaded, as fun as the stream is. Waiting for my work weekend. Time to Metal Gear Solid for the millionth time. Mate, enjoy. I know you will. I know you bloody will. Pizza time. Never mind. What you have to say is who you're on about. You just didn't give us any context. Remember, context is really important. I have both a shiny Drifloon and Drifblim. Okay. Wicked. I'm currently hunting one. Like, weird flex, but okay. That's what I do. That's what I do. I feel like the hidden area where you find Roaring Moon might be important Indigo Disc. Sorry. You think that one of the areas in Area 0 is going to be important in the hidden treasures of Area 0? Might be! Liam, would you actually do OnlyFans? I simply don't believe you would. If Sophie was comfortable with it, I'd be up for it. I don't know what I'd do, though, because I don't really know what guys do on OnlyFans. I can imagine what they do, but, like, you know, like... You know, like, because obviously, like, girls have varying levels of what they do on OnlyFans. Like, you know, some do the tasteful implied nudes. Some just do bikini pictures like it's a second Instagram. Some people do, you know, we've got a friend of ours, she does, like, the full, you know, sex tapes and strumming herself off and shit. And I just wonder, like, what would, like, what scale does the lads have? Because did lads do OnlyFans where there's just images? Because, you know, I'd rather just do, like, little photo shoots. Just, you know, have me knob out and just, you know, that old chestnut. Get the plums out, get the bum out. I don't think I'd want to make video content where I, you know, have a jolly good time. Maybe. Maybe like a 5-second little teaser, quote unquote. ASMR Liam saying he's so British. Look at my British peen. It's standing up like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I have an appointment next week. Talk to my doctor about anxiety medication. Try to get something that works better. That's awesome news, Matt. That's banging. That's always a positive. Let's see if it's working on YouTube mobile. The messages seem to have stopped going through. Oh, hi, Fame Titan. Welcome back. Yeah, YouTube gonna YouTube sometimes. It do that. I want to see an OnlyFans roundtable where the producers discuss the content of the videos. Wait a minute. That sounds to me like you just want to pay one monthly subscription and get multiple OnlyFans models. That's cheeky. In the Tower of Pizza. That's what it is at the moment because, you know, belly. But once I trim up and I'm feeling confident. But I'd only do it if Sophie was comfortable with it, because, like, one of the caveats of Sophie doing hers is that I'm totally comfortable with it because I feel well smug. Whereas Sophie isn't as comfortable with the idea of me doing it, not because of a double standard or anything, but just because she's less of a smug person and more of a, that's mine, I'm jelly. Whereas I'm, you know, that's mine, look at it, because that's as close as you're going to get, lads. Way! You two didn't like that comment, rip. I genuinely love watching a group of posh-looking people sit around a table brainstorming porn storylines. Yeah, so we scrabbed off the table to remove all the jizz, and then we just slapped another lad on there and just went to town, you know? Just standard bumming. An up-and-coming porn story writer. Oh, he's the bloody best in the business. He really revolutionized the OnlyFans industry because he said, what if the plumber came round and couldn't fix the sink? But then said, I know another plumber I could call. He's very good and just calls Johnny Sins. Example, every time Liam gets one of the Mons, Sophie loves in a Siri battle. Yeah. Everyone say, like, seen you missing the buff, how does that make you feel? It's just like, yeah, I get to sleep in a big bed with her. Mate! Well, a bed. I wouldn't say big bed. Even the one we've just had to shell out for is not big. It's moderate. What's Siri battle? Did I never heard of him? But yeah, like, some people, it's like, people try and troll me being like, oh, she's all our girlfriend now because we've seen it all. It's like, well, firstly, you haven't. And secondly, you only get to see. Like, you know, with all due respect, you know, and I'm quite happy with it. You know, people pay for the privilege of seeing something that I will get to experience every day for the rest of my life. So it gives me that little bit of smugness. But also, you know, keep signing up, everybody. Like, the content's banging. Know what I mean? On Lamb's YouTube channel. I've never met Lamb. Only one person gets to break the bed with her. Yeah, right. Salute the king. King Simp over here. Brackets often, right? Go me. What a lucky lad. And it's funny because the kind of guys that will like give me that shit and stuff, they're the kind of guys that will turn a girl like, well, not I say turn a girl down. They'll turn a girl down in their mind, even though they didn't have a shot with her, because she's had in their mind too many sexual partners, or they've assumed she's had too many, and yet they'll talk shit about Sophie, and she's literally had one, and she's still with it, like. Because there are weird guys, aren't there? They're like, I want my future girlfriend to be pure. And you're like, all right there, Mr. Okay. Which honestly often is just incel speak for, I just want a girl who's as inexperienced as I am, so then I don't feel like the dumb one. And it's like, no! Get with someone that can teach you a thing or two. It doesn't have to be like the one forever. There goes my Carbink outbreak. Guess I'm doing Ultrasun after all. Rip. Should have saved the game. Closed the game. Turned your clock back to 1 minute past midnight on the current day. And then reloaded your game. And you would have had the outbreak still. I'm okay with feeling like the dumb one because I am one. The Madonna whore fantasy is so wild. Is that what it's called? When people are like, no, I want a girl that's been unsullied by other men. And you're like, mate, even if you meet a girl that's a virgin, chances are she's probably kissed another bloke because, you know, uni be wildin'. As long as your partner's loyal, the body count doesn't matter. Exactly. It's, Angerbout. He says no because it's the shiny. Let's go. Hell yeah. Right, we need another one of these fuckers. To admit, I was like that once. Yeah, oh mate, I was a proper nice guy once. Like, it's a little bit of Andrew Tate syndrome, because you'll notice that people who follow the kind of thing like, you know, the kind of bro Chad Andrew Tate people kind of thing, is they're always like, oh yeah, if a girl has a high body count, that means she's disloyal and she's dirty and she's this and that. And then one of their bros comes in and is like, yo, so I got with my fucking 15th girl this week. And they're like, oh man, you're a fucking Chad, dude. You're so fucking cool. You get so much puss. You're like the king of girls because you get so many. And it's like, right. You see the issue there, lads. It's like they want a woman who hasn't been, quote unquote, used, but also want someone who will put out only for them. Yeah, they also want someone who they think is not, quote-unquote, used, but they also want that person to automatically come with all of the experience of the most seasoned pornographic actress. Like, you know what I mean? They want the girl that's never been touched, but they also want the girl to, you know, who can teach them everything. It's quite funny. I think anyone who likes it when a girl brings toys to the room. No, lots of people do. Like, I'm not a miracle worker. I can't last forever. Let me take a break. We'll take the toys out. Fun last longer. Yeah, like, hey, if it works for you and your partner, it works for you and your partner. That's a very normal thing, you know. Like, me and Sophie keep vibrating bullets in the bedside table because, you know, sometimes you just want to do something different for a change, you know? You want to switch things up a bit. Like, we don't always use them, but they're there. Like, what's the issue with that? Like, consenting adults doing what they enjoy? God forbid, right? I just heard bullets. Hi, Liam. I can't stay long because I'm sick. Sick as fuck. Well, I hope you get well soon. Can we get some get well soons in the chat for Anthony? Bullet Bill from Mario. Got worried about your actives? Oh, don't you worry about my actives, darling. What did I just walk into? We're just having an open and frank discussion about how lame Andrew Tate followers are. I don't remember how we got onto it, but... Oh, because Amma was desperately asking for my OnlyFans, which I haven't made, and I'm not going to make anytime soon. Like, she said, I don't actually believe you're going to do it, though, which is basically code for, I'll sign up on day one. I'm curious. I want to have a look. And I'm like, yeah, you know, fair enough. Listen. Girls gotta eat, right? I have no curiosity. Well, then tell your face. Liam, you actually remembered how the topic got to this point? I know, right? Watched somebody Capital Punishment last night. Number 1, highly underrated. Heal R-Truth was so good. Don't even. I tell you another pay-per-view, Omega, although you know because it was recent. I don't think it was recent. WWE pay-per-view that had no business being as good as it was with the name they gave it. WWE Great Balls of Fire. We all thought it was going to be the most garbage B show you've ever seen, and it was actually quite good. We've just got 2 shiny Vaporeon back to back. Now the shiny Scyther. Damn, save some of the shiny look for me. My last shiny was shit. I mean, to be fair, you didn't notice it, Liam. That is true. Oh shit, it's nighttime. Fuck these pieces of trash. Note to self, don't fuck pieces of trash. Been there, done that. Way! I like to eat scrambled eggs with ketchup. Does that make me weird? No? As someone who is a ketchup fiend, and I love ketchup. Don't forget update your previous. What if I don't want to? What if the previous is only for the previous target we obtained? Nah, I'm joking. I'm going to update in a minute. Gumi. Hello, Gumi. I do think a stream where you fundraise for an OnlyFans would be hysterical. Oh, you mean because at the end of it, I'd have an OnlyFans that could be signed up to. I see, Amma. Hysterical. Interesting take. Like the shaving head stream. No, I know how it works. Message Bird on Discord to meme about wanting to message but not wanting to bother. She replied, meanwhile, me checking every notification to see if it's you. Oh! Just send her a really close-up picture of one of your eyes and go, I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. Liam shaved his head on stream before? Yeah, because I raised money for Macmillan Cancer Support. Because they were really good. They were a really good charity that really looked after my cousin Cheryl before she died. So, you know, I was like, yeah, let's raise some money. Cancer sucks. But what also sucks is when you have terminal cancer and you don't get the proper, you know, end-of-life care, which is why companies like Macmillan are so good. Damn, man. Do you know what's really weird is I think my cousin Cheryl died... I think she died a few days before what... either a few days or a couple of weeks before what would have been her 35th birthday. And it's kind of crazy because I'm about to hit my 35th birthday 5 years later. Like, obviously, I'm not like, oh my god, what a coincidence. Like, she was aging before she died, and now I'm aging. That's... wow. What are the chances? But, like, no, I mean, like, it's just weird to think that I'm outliving her, you know what I mean? I mean, technically, you outlived her from the day she passed, but you know what I mean? Like, as in, like, I'm now forever gonna be shiny! Forever gonna be older than my cousin ever was, even though she's, like, 5 years older than me. Weird, isn't it? Life's weird. Negative is that Brock himself wanted to lose the belt to Joe, and Vince was like, nah, you gotta lose to the other Samoan Joe. Yeah, true. Great Balls of Fire was fucking great. Any card with Samoa Joe, Brock Lesnar's immediately good. Let's go! No fucking about. Guess I'm not changing that previous. Finally, the baby! Get in that ball, you prick. You prick. Uh-oh. 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 I don't have a Tauntmon with me. Don't nuzzle it with your level 100 Raichu, you tit. Yeah, good point. Just fucking throw an Ultra Ball. Throw a Dusk Ball. Always thought about that with my cousin that died when I turned 18. I was like, damn, he was 18. Yeah. Right? When was this real life? What edible Pokemon or Pokemon parts would you eat? I'd eat Machamp's dick. I don't know, actually. Wait, what was adorable? What did I miss? Oh, Matt and swooning. Yellow balloon. Balloon for me. Nah, this nozzle won't kill, surely. Why does that sound like less of a joke and more of a direct quote from Liam? Emma's like, anything to get me off the subject that I started. Outing yourself. Drifloon. Has nobody claiming it. What are we calling the balloony boy? I nearly said Keith Lemon, but apparently he's like a proper dirty bitch. Excelsior. Let's do it. Excel spreadsheet. Excelsior. Let's go to a place that has its own music. Airhead is very good. But just a little late. Stick it in the P. Linden after Lindenberg. Do you mean Hindenburg? I'm not going to name it after a disaster. That would be like calling a Stack Attacker or a Duraludon 911, you know? Let's not do that. It's not quite the same, but... I mean... Maybe not in numbers, but... What subject, Kappa? Oh, mate. Oh, no. Oh, it's not fair. I meant the blimp. That's... Oh, don't worry. Oh, I didn't know anyone that died in the Hindenburg. And it's been memed so many times by, like, TV shows going, oh, the humanity! There's that famous quote from the news guy. Yeah, there's a joke in Super Troopers where Ramathorn... Yeah. Yeah, it's Ramathorn. Ramathorn says to Father, oh, Father, only you could make a dark man blush. Because obviously that he's saying it because he's a dark man. Is that where the quote comes from? Yeah. If you ever watch the footage of the Hindenburg disaster, the guy literally says, oh, the humanity. And you just see, you know, burning people running away from the Hindenburg as it, you know, is engulfed in flames. Oh, another shiny Vaporeon. Go on. Let's hope it's the Jumbo. But yes, Amma, before I tried to think where that fucking joke was from, it was just like, I was just there like, yeah, let's get away from the subject, because I'm fucking blushing from ear to ear. You're like, ha, get blushed, mate. Right, Bramblegast. I was crazy once. I used to think you were crazy, but now I can see your nuts. In before someone else says it. 242. 3 shiny Vaporeon, random shiny Scyther. Damn. Your luck is about to run out. It's not. It's going to get better, innit? 143. 143. 143. 143. I mean, probably in front of the Drifblim. Just on a whim, I reckon. Oh, I don't know this song. This is about Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know if it... Or is it Imagine Dragons? More cringing, Liam? You don't ever think like that? Mm-hmm. Okay. I believe you. Still have 14 minutes left on your water sandwich. Mate, who makes a water sandwich? Surely that's just wet bread. Right, I need to... Go, Bramble. Soggy bread. Bramblegast. Wrong, but I really don't care, because all it does is... Hey, I'm really proud of the spreadsheet, by the way. Just so you know. You know what? You know what I am? I'm really proud of the spreadsheet. Because this is the power of ADHD. Hang on. Used to Gizmo be in here for that. Right. So this is my spreadsheet. Where's the? We'll go to this bit, right? This is my spreadsheet, and this is fucking baller. We need to not be zoomed in on it though. Oh wait, it's all wrong. Yeah, it is. What the fuck have you done to it? You fucked it right up. This is what my mum's made for dinner. It's rotten. She's fucked it up. But you do that. Look, like that. Remember that, kid? So what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do when you're staring down the cable of a mic pointed at your grill like a goat? That's the one. It's Limp Bizkit rocking the set. It's like Russian roulette when you're placing your bet.
So don't be upset when you broke.
Right, so yeah, this is my little spreadsheet, right? So for example, for a Hemplo, we need to put in Drifloon in front of Drifblim. Drifblim is like 140 something, right? It's there. That's where Drifblim goes, right? Okay, I'm going to type Drifblim in. Look at the number at the top that says 223, right? Drifloon. Is that too many O's? Probably, right? Right? Watch the number when I hit enter. 224. And it makes it all nice. What a wonderful spreadsheet I have made. I'm very proud. I know I'm not sharing. Hell yeah! Where the fuck is my game? What has happened? Hello? There we go. I didn't like that. Crazy, insane, or insane crazy. Probably some lyrics that you can't say because it's like 90s Eminem. And it's probably really tasteless. Oh god. On the way to what's it called? Oh, don't start, Gizmo. Matt's literally just done that. Ah, the pain. Stop the pain. Yeah, on the way to Sophie's mum's, Sophie was listening to some podcasts with her headphones in because she's learned that if I'm listening to my music that she really doesn't like, she can put her headphones in and listen to podcasts and stuff and watch TikToks while not having to hear my garbage. Statistician, though I don't trust them because of human error. That's fair, yeah. Good shout. And I was like, oh, you know what's a song I haven't heard in years? Fight Music by D12. That used to be a banger. So, load up Fight Music. Singing along. This kind of music, you know, you could do, right? Great. And then you get into the lyrics that you remember, and you're like, you get to Bizarre's section, for example, which is the part that I can actually sing because it doesn't have the fucking N-word in it. Like, going all the way through, I'm like, I have to say fella instead of other words. But then fucking Bizarre's like, you know, my head's so numb because my grandmother sucked my dick and I didn't come. And you're like, oh, I used to love this when I was 14. Oh, no. And then he says, smacked her skull for talking crap. So what if she's handicapped? The bitch said Bizarre couldn't rap. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh, I loaded this up like, yeah, this is a bop. Remember this? And I'm like, oh, Lord. That's not okay. It's bizarre how he ruined every song he was in, right? And you wonder why Sophie's got her headphones in? Listen, when I was listening to Rammstein, it was okay. Because Rammstein have wholesome lyrics like, you've got a pussy, I have a dicker, so what's the problem? Let's do it quick. That's a banger. That's very articulate and poetic. And he's like cheese on a windowsill. Oh, so much. I felt bad reading it just then, but I was like, you know what? That's like as tame as it could be. Also, this is a really good life hack for I know some of you are out there, right? Because you know, there's people like me who are white people who really don't like the N-word in any context, and even in a song I'll be like, I'm not singing it, even if it's in the lyrics, because that's not okay. Whereas I know some people are like, but it's in the song, how can you not? Train your mind that every time the song is about to say that word, say fella. Because then, later in D12, like in that song, for example, it becomes, I'm a fella who loves scuffles and won't hesitate to sock you again with swollen knuckles. I like that. Catch a fella like bear traps. Blow his head back right in front of the precinct. You hear that? You see what I mean? And that way, you avoid the bigotry. You avoid you avoid saying a word that's not okay, but then you don't have to have this excuse of, oh no, but it ruins the rhythm of the song if I can't use all the words. It's like, just use a different 2-syllable word. It's not hard, is it? I always thought brother was a better sub. Oh, you see, I like fella because it's cute. Oh, okay. What's wrong with fella? See, I'm not a big fan of brother, but that's because my dad ruined it for me. Because remember, my dad would always say, oh, cheers, mate. Cheers, pal, to the taxi driver. And then the one time we happened to have a black taxi driver, my dad goes, oh, yeah, thank you very much, my brother. And from that point on, we were just like, get me out of the car. Please get me out of the car. Dad, why? You've never said my brother in your life. What are you doing? Like, what the fuck? So, yeah, so I can't comfortably be like, yeah, you know, I'm a brother who loves scuffles, because I'm like, I feel like it's mocking, and I don't want to be mocking. Fella's nice. No one's ever mad about being called a fella, you know, unless they're not a fella, but my father ruined a lot of words, yeah. Oh, I've never jumped out of a taxi so quickly. Like, we were like 12, 13. We're just like, please no. Please, let this be anyone else's dad other than ours, because good lord. Oh, I thought it was a shiny Hoppip. I haven't had shiny Hoppip syndrome for a while. Sounds like Seamus rapping. My subword is partner and partner, because most rapper listened to, as a kid, the clean version used that. Oh, like Kids Bop. They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop. We've all seen that video. I just wanted to sing Brother, My Brother from Pokemon. I lose my mind when my father says boy. Yeah, never say boy. My dad's the same. He'll speak to other people and be like, thanks, have a good day. And then when there's a black person, he'll be like, respect, brother. It's just so extra. Oh, man. Man, dads are awful. Best feeling is when the folks at the kebab shop call you boss man. Oh, I fucking love it. Yeah, what can I get for you, boss man? And I'm like, I don't own this establishment, but thank you very much. I feel important. I'll just have some horrible food that I'll regret later. Ah, gotcha, mate. Gotcha, mate. Yeah, boss. Oh, people who work in takeaways are fucking lovely. That's something you learn. When you're a kid, you get taught, like, all the disrespectful jokes. And then when you're older, you're like, these guys are fucking sound. I love them. I know my dad's black, but it's just so funny to watch him code switch so violently. Yeah, like, Dad, are you getting whiplash from that quick switch? What am I doing? You're supposed to be putting Drifloon in the other slot. Oh, yeah. I'll put your dad in the other... No, you won't. T.I. was a rapper who in the clean version was actually sub the dirty lyrics and not have the awkward gap in the song. Oh, that's handy. Kind of like when Limp Bizkit would have the radio version and shit would be "ush" and fuck would be off because they just reverse it. See you later, Arazushi. Code switch is like Amma's dad's a black guy, and when he talks to white guys, he talks in a certain way, and then when he's talking to a fellow black guy, he talks in a different way. A more colloquial, you know? It's that kind of thing. That's code switching. Am I right? Please let me know if I'm right, Amma. Kanye songs on the radio just be a 3 minutes, 16 minutes of 3.16 minutes of silence. Amazing. I'm cackling at fellow black guy. How else would I word it? Greetings, fellow... This is why I really ask Amma to help me out. Amma's my my advisor. How do you do, fellow? Don't. I'm not going to say that because someone will clip it out of context and cancel me. Even though I'm not saying anything wrong, I'm copying a meme contextually to this situation. But not just a black thing, but terms popularized by black people because we tend to switch up our language and mannerisms depending on who we talk to. Oh, okay. I'm with you. Thank you. Thank you, Amma, for clarifying. Guys, remember, in our moderation team, we have lots of different roles for everybody. And, you know, like Gizmo does a lot of the Discord programming. Amma is our cultural advisor. I work in a restaurant. I don't call younger males to me boys, white or black. Yeah, you shouldn't. Right? The only time you should ever use the word boy as an insult is when you're talking to a little bigoted white boy who's acting like a child. Because that's the only context where you should actively be wanting to belittle someone. And calling someone boy is actively trying to belittle them. Which is funny because, like, we had a good conversation the other day about how, like, I'm more comfortable saying girls and not women. Because it's just how I grew up. Whereas it's like, don't say boy. But yeah, like, never ever say boy to, you know, because that's very rude. Like, I've never heard anyone say, apart from, like, yeah, boy, but, like, I've never heard anyone, like, say boy in, like, a commanding tone and not been trying to be derogatory or belittling to a person. So, like, you know, avoid doing that. It's very, you know, it makes me laugh though, because like you'll say like, oh, hey guys, can you avoid doing this or saying this? And you get the people coming out going, oh, thought police, can't say anything anymore. And it's like, I've asked you just not to say a word. Like, do you know how easy it is to not say a word? Watch me. You see that? It's fucking crazy. How instead of me, you know, going to the effort to like have my mouth engage and say a word, I chose not to. Live in a small town in the East Midlands where I'm a well-spoken academic young lady who tight-lipped smiles everyone she passes. Hey, you don't want to be bragging too much about your tight lips. Stop it. It was right there, all right? I have ADHD. It's difficult. When I see a pun, when I see a filthy innuendo, I have to. I'm not culture advisor of the mods. Don't get it twisted. Oh, okay. Well, you do teach me a lot. I mean, fair play. Like, get off the stage. Wow. What am I? Get off the stage and into the photo studio. See how it is. Whey! Right. What am I after? Oh yeah, you need to look at your list, Liam. A list. Yay! We get to do a fun one! Hello, Night Angel. Speaking of a fun one. Way! No, this is a fun one. This is a real fun one. I know exactly where to go. Ghost Sandwich at the Gracious Stones. Get excited. Get excited, Nobrot. The only time boy isn't rude is when it's your own son. Who'd have one of those? Get out. Oh, it's not nighttime. How is it? Oh, yeah, the time difference, in it. Okay, it's not a fun one until nightfall. Or your Kratos. I mean, I am a god, but I'm no Kratos, that's for sure. Kratos sounds like a cereal. Get some nice cheesy Kratos. Why is it cheesy if it's cereal, Liam? I was happy to teach people, but as the black of the mods, I refuse to let that be my title. I'd also like to elect that we don't refer to you as the black of the mods. Because, like, that somehow sounds even worse. What could we call you, Amma? We could call you the Amma of the mods. There you go. That's better. We could call you the wise before your time of the mods. There you go. That's a lot better. How about the amazing Amma? That's crazy. No, we can't do that. We can't call a chosen title. That's dreadful. Brain's programmed to call people men, women, all of us dude. Mate, dude. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize. Like, some people get really offended. Like, you'll be like, oh, you're right, dude. And they go, excuse me, I'm not a dude. I'm clearly a girl. And you're like, no. I'm using dude in a gender neutral way because it can be used in a gender neutral way. Much in the same way, like, when you're at the gym in, like, a spin class, the person at the front of the spin class will go, okay, guys, and she's not just talking to the men in the room, because that would be weird to just be like, okay, all the men, you're going to do this exercise now. I'm not going to tell the girls what to do. Do you know what I mean? How about Ask Me Anything? What Metapod said? Call Amma Amma. That works. Wow. And here's me wanting to, like, you know, to praise the mods for some of their strengths, some of the things that they helped me with. Show my appreciation. Although, if it genuinely did offend you there, Amma, like, I apologize, genuinely, because like I don't want to upset nobody, especially not my long-standing peeps. I can't upset the furniture. Oh. About Andrew Garfield. I get the joke you went for there, Omega. But did you just say that our girl Amma should be played by a dude? A white dude at that? Oh no! Someone get him out of there! Hello, Alice. How you doing? Uh-oh! It's part of the furniture. I'm always offended. Listen, right? Night Angel. Earlier on, our mod Amma, the Amma of the mods, was basically trying to goad me into starting my OnlyFans. But then she tried to play it down. So, you know, you nearly came in with a victory, but she didn't convince me. I fully support that. Yeah, I bet you do. Bet you do. Dirty. Not your Willie. Aside from work, but apart from that, okay. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're alright. Making OnlyFans and just take photos of ceiling fans? No, right? Because the problem is, right, I don't like people that make joke OnlyFans. Because, like, if someone makes an OnlyFans and you all know it's going to be a joke, fair enough. But you know when someone, like, makes an OnlyFans because people have been like, oh, are you going to make an OnlyFans or something? And then, which you shouldn't do, by the way. If you think someone's attractive, don't beg them to make an OnlyFans. Because generally that's frowned upon. Although with me, I don't mind. Like, swell my head all you want. But most people would be like, can you not do that? I'm cool. You know, I'm a smug boy. I like to be smug. What was I going to say? No, it's gone. What was I going to say? No, it's gone. Oh, yeah, no. But, like, you know when someone does go, oh, okay, guys, I'll make an OF, and they make one and it's just like a joke? I'm like, people have paid for that, dude. Like, you've deceived people for money. That's not cool. Never do that. Only Rotom fans. No, it didn't offend me. I just don't think we necessarily have to have educational roles based on our ethnicities, genders, and disabilities, as long as we all steer each other, I think. We can all make collective effort to educate each other. Oh, no, absolutely. It was more of a... Like, it was more meant as, like, when I originally said, like, cultural advisor, it was more of a tongue-in-cheek, like, oh, I learned so much about stuff that I wouldn't have previously known about, but it didn't come off that way. So it came off as me being like, we should separate all the mods one by one and just put them in a box based on features that they have. And I was like, no. I was not goading Liam into making OnlyFans. We're just a funny observation based on a running joke that Liam made. Oh, she's got the knife out. Why are our opponents all supporters? Gonna need a big box for me. Listen here, you little shit. Be nice to yourself. Like when Doja Cat said, if my fans get my Sanctum 1 on Billboard, I'll post a titty pic. And she was like, oh, I lied. Oh, yeah, that is a different situation. But yeah, no, I get... Not quite the same, yeah, but... memorable. I'm glad you feel like you learned something from me. It makes me feel useful. Oh, yeah, because, like, you know, I try my best to, like, keep up to date on everything. But, like, there are certain things that I'll never even think of asking about because I just don't have that lived experience. You know what I mean? Whereas, obviously, you have a very particular perspective, Amma, you know, given... You know what I'm saying? You know, you've got a lot of lived experience in that particular field that I don't have. So, like, there will be things that I just never thought to ask of. Like, I wouldn't have known about code switching if you'd never said the word before. Like, I can't remember when the first time you said it was, but... Because obviously like, it's not something my stupid, privileged ass has ever had to do, you know? and accept the title of top mod and no, I won't be taking questions. No, listen, right? You can't be top mod because if you're top mod, toys will get thrown out of prams, and I'm not having that. Can't be arsed. Alright? I've already told you, I'm not dealing with babies. Liam has never had to fend off a Tory. I mean, I've had to fight some online. Does that count? Like the other day, I was arguing on TikTok with someone because they were talking about like people's pronouns and shit, and I was just like, is it really just that hard to be kind to other people? And they're like, it's not about being kind though, is it? It's about the world going insane. And I'm like, what's insane about, you know, being like, yo, I'd prefer it if you referred to me as she, her, and not he, him. Oh, it's just stupid ideology going absolutely bizarre. And I was like, wait, so... Hi, I'm Tim. Sorry, hi, I'm Timothy, but I'd prefer it if you called me Tim. That's acceptable. But, hi, you probably think I go by he, him, but I'd prefer you to refer to me as she, her. That's somehow crazy and the world gone mad and absurd. And they're like, well, of course, because one of them is absolutely fine. Yeah, calling someone Tim, I'll accept that, but not this stupid liberal ideology. And I was like... It takes less effort. Oh, that was my favorite, is I said to them, you know, it takes less effort to just go, oh, you prefer he, she, him. No, yeah, I mean, she might prefer he, she, him. You prefer she, her pronouns. Oh, okay, I'll try my best to remember that. Than it does to sit here in this comment section right now arguing back and forth about it. Like, it's really not as difficult as you're making it out to be. It's just asking you to be nice to other people. And they responded with, oh, bore off, mate. Go tell someone who cares. And I was like, this person appears to have no argument left because I have destroyed them with reason and logic. Interesting. Trans ideology. Tim isn't your biological name. Your biological name is Timothy. How dare you shorten your name? Next, you'll have people shortening their fingers because they don't want their fingers to be too long. You know what I mean? Hate people. Liam Shapiro.
Well, actually, if I was Liam Shapiro, I'd talk really fast because, remember, if you talk really fast and you look angry every time you speak, then basically it makes your point more valid. Your point is valid if you speak really fast, then that's okay because how can I not be intelligent if I speak very fast and don't really make any fucking point? Absolutely, then the left is insane. That's, is that Shapiro? That's Shapiro, right? I see it as we're all melting pots. We don't have the same things tossed in to add us, but we are open to all ideas and views to become a better, well-rounded person. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. Who doesn't want long fingers? Well, hey. What have I walked into? Did I nail Shapiro? Shapiro Quagmire's. I can't do his voice. Like, it's funny because he talks about, like, men being men and all this shit, and then I'm like, okay, I'd love to, I'd love to check your T count, sir. With your incredibly helium voice. I'm not sure that you're, everything you're chalked up to be.
Just saying. I have met women who identify as women who are more man than Ben Shapiro will ever be. They say people with pronouns are snowflakes, but they don't see the irony that they're actual snowflakes for getting mad over pronouns. Yeah, getting mad over words that you have literally been using for as many years as you've been speaking. Oh no, but someone's asked me to use a different one. It's the equivalent, right? Of like, there are two doors into a building, okay? One door has just been freshly painted. And you're walking up to that door thinking, door's a door. I can't tell that it's been painted. There's no signs up at the moment because they're just about to put the signs up. So I'm walking towards that door and someone in front of the door goes, oh, sorry. That door's just been freshly painted. Can you go through the other door, please? And you go, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why do I have to use this other door just because that one's painted? Oh, I see how it is. Forcing me, telling me what to do. And it's like, you've used doors your whole life. It's not that big deal. It's not that big of a deal. Why can't I use that door? This is ridiculous. It's not the best example, but it's up there. Don't care much about moralizing being super masculine, but why on earth are the men who are lecturing me about being masculine Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, and Matt Walsh? I know. It's the absolute irony, isn't it? Like, I don't care about, like... I was very put off the idea of the hegemonic idea of masculinity back in the day, because my brother would be sat with a pint of lager next to me, and he'd point to my glass of Pepsi or whatever, and he'd point to his pint of lager, and he'd go, "This is what a man drinks. You've got a boy's drink, mate. This is what a real man drinks." And I hated that. It's probably part of the reason that I never got into drinking culture, because it was just like, do people that like this shit just belittle people for not liking the same drink as them? That's weird. But, like, so I've never been the big, like, oh, men have to be manly, they have to be, gender roles and all that. But, like, it's so funny that the people who bark about, like, how men have to be men and women have to be women and masculinity is, like, such an important trait for men to have. And you're there like, bruh, you sound like Chucky fucking Finster from the Rugrats. You sound like your balls never dropped. How are you here telling me about traditional masculinity and how all men should aspire to be the traditional male leader of the pack kind of thing when you ain't leading no one? Why are you hunting another one? I'm not. I ain't changed the picture yet. I don't know if you know this, but I've got ADHD. I get distracted. You seen Ben Shapiro being interviewed by BBC, a right-wing guy, mind you. Once the guy calls out his BS, Ben calls him a leftist and demands the interview to be over. I think I've seen the clip. If it was a few weeks back, I've seen it. It's fucking min. I like watching Ben Shapiro get owned. I also like watching Ben Shapiro own himself, like tweeting about how he's never got his wife wet. They'll call celebrities who change their names their chosen name. Vin Diesel, Nicki Minaj, and Charlie Sheen. Yeah, fucking hell. Every time I hear the phrase real man, my brain immediately goes to William Regal. He's a man, Titantron. Oh, it's so funny. He does the most manly act of shaving and eating a sandwich. Yeah, right? Famously. Famously, birds have never eaten sandwiches. I've gone through this door my entire life! Not a big drinker, but yeah, getting judged for not getting totally wasted on nights out. It's so dumb, isn't it? Imagine not paying £5 per drink. Oh, I will say, that used to be a good defense, but nowadays you go to some bars and stuff and it's like, hi, I'll have a soft drink. And they're like, oh, well, then I'll charge you for a lager. And you're like, wait, what? Favorite line to break them is, isn't it gay to have preferences in men? And they start stuttering like an old car. Yeah, because to them, if you insinuate that they might be homosexual, they're like, oh, no, I couldn't possibly be. And you're like, bruh. You went out yesterday? Where did you go? Right, what we need to do is figure out. Oh yeah, I should probably not look for another Bramblin. Yeah, start a new sandwich, wait for nightfall, and go to the Bramblin place. Sorry if I got off topic, but have you seen the new Christmas stuff on Poké Center? I have, and Sophie tweeted the other day that I have ordered her the new thing. Once again, though, gotta reiterate, I bought that new thing thinking I've just been paid, so I can probably just about get this new thing for Sophie. Not knowing that the next day we would be going to a bed shop to purchase a new bed because our bed is fucked and there's no fixing it. And I thought I could fix it with cable ties, but then I didn't even end up trying because I realized, Liam, your idea is to tighten up some cable ties around the broken side to lift it. And that's all well and good, but there's nothing to attach the cable ties to because it's a bed frame. So the thing that has fallen down is an entire piece of the side of the bed. So there's nothing that a cable tie would be able to latch onto. So your idea just would not have ever worked. Went to Rock City. No one told you about the night. Oh, go on then. Was the thing a bed? We bought a bed. It was expensive. It was more expensive than either of us budgeted for. Well, we didn't budget for it. We just said we could probably survive the month if we pay this little. And then we, you know, then we spent more than we wanted. But it's okay, because we paid a little bit more than we would have liked for the added benefit of getting it delivered, obviously, but that's including the price, but also getting it built and getting our old dismantled bed removed and all the packaging removed, because that's just going to be an extra nightmare. And since my bed broke 7 years into us having it, they offered us like an extended warranty that was like 8 years, and I was like, you know what, that's really handy because our bed broke after 7 years, so if our new bed breaks after 7 years, at least we've got 8 years of fucking warranty, which means 8 years and a day it'll break. We went to a bar and then Rock City with like 20 of us, so you could just hop between people, which proved to be very useful because Frieza got so drunk the bar kicked her out. Oh damn! Oh shit. I get soda water bars sometimes because the drink's made way too strong at the gay bars in this city. I get called a lightweight, but I don't care. I work at 6 a.m. Yeah, right? Gotta look after yourself. Also, like, with all due respect, I love the idea that after years and years of really toxic masculinity blokes going, you're a gay boy, you're a wuss, you're like a little girly girl, like boys do, you, all that shit. I love the idea of gay guys then being like, look at this wuss over here getting a soda water, and you're like, fucking leave me alone, like, let me drink my drink. It's just funny. I will always find that funny, though. The idea that, like, people that are bullied... And I said this the other day. Like, I find it so weird that people who spent their entire, like, childhood being bullied, myself included, like, I know what it's like to be bullied. It's weird that people then grow up and go, you know what I'm going to do on the internet? I'm going to be really fucking mean to everybody who says something I disagree with. Like, someone likes a different show to me, or someone likes a show that I thought was mid... I'm gonna fucking give them what for I am. Are you just there like... So you're knowingly bullying people online, even though you know what it feels like to be the person being bullied. Why? Why are people like that? I know it's anonymity, because, you know, if I put my profile picture as Monkey D. Luffy, no one will know who I am, so I could be as mean as possible. That'll teach the people that bullied me, and it's like, well, it won't. It just means more people will feel sad. But great. I remember I went out to the bar for some fresh air to see her completely wasted a few of my more sober friends. They went ahead to try and sober up pre-Rock City. She ends up getting in and we all go Rock City. I told you there were pole dancers there, which was great fun. Met a guy, or the guy next to me. Either way, we met. Oh, go on, Emma. Oh! Hang on, because the way you worded that at first... What happened there, Emma? Come on, was he a nice lad? Did he offer you a drink? Or a little sip of his straw? Stop this. Oh, the wind's going the other way now. That really threw me off, I'll be honest. Oh, God. If I try and put good into the world, I felt so much bad from the world. I don't want others to feel that. And that's good. That's a good quality to have. Like, the people will belittle people for, like, having an opinion or a theory about where a TV show might be going, for example, and because the person doesn't agree that that theory could be possible, even though they've also offered an equally as unlikely theory, but because they've said it, it must be right, they start belittling people and being rude, and then it turns into personal attacks, and you're like, why not just be nice? Why not just go, oh man, that's a cool theory. Not sure if I could see it happening, but you know, I've thought of far-fetched theories myself. Fucking hell, say far-fetched theories 3 times fast. Say far-fetched theories 3 times fast. 3 times fast. Nothing happened. He stopped me as I said into the loos. Claimed our babies would be very beautiful. Amazing. I like that. Do you know what, though? That could just be him referencing Big Bang Theory. And him just going, you know what? He was probably hoping you go, oh my God, I love Leonard. He's great. Although that's how babies will be smart and beautiful. I'd like to meet a nice lad, but I never go out. I mean, there's always, like, clubs and stuff. Like, I mean, clubs as in, like, hobby stuff. What's the code name? Did you get, when you were on your way to the loot, did you get more info from him, or did you see him for the rest of the night, or is that just, was that it? Oh, lads, don't stop blowing in the wind. I had to laugh at the conversation start. I had to laugh at the conversation start. I spoke to him a good while. He said he was from Ghana. We chatted for a bit, but I did actually need the loo. I'm actually going to shit. Can you leave me alone? Got his Instagram. Oh, damn. Go on, Arama. Look at that. And after you were talking the other day about, like, man, I just want to meet people. Was he a good-looking lad? Is there potential there, or is it too soon to tell? Although often, like, you kind of know from just looking at him, like, I mean, hopefully, you know, are you hoping he's a good lad? Or is it more of a, oh, that's a nice new friend? Don't drop his handle in the chat, ever. Like a broken leg. I broke my leg and hurt it, so should I just randomly go breaking other people's legs? Yeah. Why is that psycho talk? Why put it out into the world exactly? Hello, Taj. How you doing? We all good. How are you? Peer review. Mate, Amma could slam dunk right now and just be like, oh, Steve, I'd have to drop about 100 IQ points for us to be peers. Thank you, darling. Imagine. What a slam dunk that would be. Can't have that one now. It's mine. Back after eating some delicious turkey and biscuits. I assume you mean weird scone muffin things. Because biscuits in the UK don't go with turkey. Liam, you already have done. Way! Excellent. Heading to the gym. Oh, nice. Pump that iron, or, you know, do as much exercise you're comfortable with, you know. I don't set the rules. He was a decent looking lad, but I doubt there's any potential there. I mean, he's just some guy from a club. I'm sure he was on the prowl last night. It's nice to be appreciated. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. The confidence boost. Codename is some guy. No, because that's going to get confusing if he's just some guy. I say, Liam, you said that, but I never thought about our dear Steve in that manner. Yeah, okay. I believe you. Pull the other one. It's got bells on. That's the one. Oh, speaking of good lads, Luke's a good lad. And a handsome lad. Whenever an American says biscuits and gravy, just imagine the Dunkin' chocolate chip cookies and KFC gravy. Ugh, disgusting. I mean, that's like dunking chips in McFlurry, isn't it? No, Liam, because to dunk chips in McFlurries, you'd have to go to KFC and get some chips, because McDonald's fries can never be called chips because they're just so not chips that they're fries. Yeah. You can't get more, like, fries than McDonald's fries. Later on the night ended, I ended up going home with a small batch of friends, including Doc. Bloody Doc! Jesus Christ! How'd that go? Because Doc, if I remember rightly, there was a bit of something there, but not quite enough there. Or, no, wait, no, Doc was Doc slept with Tori and was mucked about by her, maybe? Yeah, maybe. To be a wrestler, back strength is important as cardio. I'm packing my gym bag right now, actually. I need to extra motivation. This is back day. Wild X has a muscle I can't see, you feel me? It's because it's the most important muscle for strength. That's very true. And also, because if you have a really good back, then you'll basically be like Raquel Rodriguez, and she has a really good... Wait, did I say Rochelle? Raquel Rodriguez. And that would be cool, because that's a good back. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? To do it. Get your back in gear, lad. Love lifting for back. I love lifting Sophie's hair when I am looking at her back from my tower. Refresher on him. He's a very good-looking guy. Oh. And Tori had a thing for him, but he has a girlfriend, doesn't try things with girls. Tori misinterpreted his general coolness as flirting. Oh, that's the one. I knew Tori was involved in some aspect. We know you mean Ernest. Ernest P. Worrell? Know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're making fun of the fact that I say know what I mean a lot. Yes. Listen, I'm from Derby. I'm from the Midlands. Rest in peace, Jim Varney. Told everyone they'd been together, which they hadn't, gave him a lot of trouble. Oh, yeah! So how is Doc doing? Or should I say, who? When to most ladies I've talked to, they really love backs. Yeah, I mean, a lot of girls like backs, like strong backs, and just like broad shoulders in general, and hands as well. Some girls really like hands. Know what I mean? Like I remember talking to people about how like some people just like to watch a man take his watch off. Because it's just like, oh, his hands are doing the things. Probably because hands can do wonderful things. You'll learn when you're older, don't worry. Go to land. Wait, what joke? Joke was, my back muscles haven't been as good since we stopped playing Warzy. Oh, because you carried. See, if I'd seen the joke, I would have loved it. Now I just feel guilty. I like a nicely toned midriff. I love a toned midriff. Good lord. When you get that line that kind of goes down from the chest. Oh. Oh. That's why I want a nicely toned midriff. Get older, you learn Dex is an important skill to put some points into. Oh, dexterity. I was like, the fuck? Pokedex? Wow, you really are a nerd, Liam. I said he's a good-looking guy because everyone I know fancied him. Oh, okay, but you didn't think so, like a pandemic in itself. He's good. He let me take his bed, and he slept in bed with his girlfriend. Oh, that was whose bed you took. Oh, it was dark. So I had to leave his house, trek back to mine, showered and ready, and then make my 10 a.m., which I did. Oh, nice. Showed you my Dex. Please respond. Not even a national Dex. Get out of here. This guy's a phony. Da-da-da-da-da. 17 isn't old enough to know. I didn't have enough experience using my hands to impress people when I was 17. And even when I lost my V card, I didn't really have much in the hand department in terms of skill. Tongue department though, unmatched, unrivaled, best tongue in the northern hemisphere. I really had to think which hemisphere we were in then. I'll sit out of this combo. Oh bless, Blessingtons, Blessington carriage. Calm down, Trevor.
This is my kind of Pokemon battle.
It's like, but it's not a battle. It's barely even a quiz. I think he's a good-looking guy, yeah, but never really saw him that way. We got on well. The only other non-white person in the group, so we trauma bond. Oh, bless. Bless. Matt has the YouTube Kids subscription, so he can't be here. We don't have a strong tonks of how much you talk. It's true. To be fair, right? For us, you know, as dated as some of the things that they say in Big Bang Theory have become over the years, you know, since the 2010s and stuff, I will say the one piece of genuine advice that Howard Wolowitz gives someone about sex and stuff is he gives the advice of however long you think the foreplay should last, triple it. And honestly, it's not awful advice. Because I obviously, like, you know, girls can confirm more than I can. One of the biggest gripes that girls can have sometimes is, oh, you know, my partner, like, he's really good at foreplay, but he just ends it, like, really abruptly. Like, I get it, he's eager to get in, but, like, he kind of stops before I've quite gotten ready, and then it's not as good, and you're just like, you know, you might hear that from a lot of girls, you know, so it's worth remembering. You got to make sure she's absolutely fucking primed, mate. That's all I'm saying. Obviously, if you're not prepping a girl, you don't have to, you know... Sorry, if you're not prepping a person with a vagina, I should say, then you ain't got to worry so much about that. As a chick, I can confirm triple it. Yeah, right? Like, you basically want to kind of, you know, you want to glide in as easily as possible. And, you know, when a girl's at, like, maximum fucking excitement, it's easier. primed like an Amazon subscription. That's an okay joke. Yeah, that was all right, actually. That wasn't too bad. If I hadn't seen your name next to it, I would have thought it was someone else's. That's awful. What a put down. It's great, though, wasn't it? I know Manon can take it. Manon's a strong lad. How's the hunting going? Clean the cage for a hedgehog. I'll be getting next week. Oh, you're getting a hedgehog? That's sick. I love that. Have you picked the hedgehog out yet? Same goes for guys as well. This is true, yeah, because sometimes, you know, sometimes you can be, you know, kind of half warmed up and the girl's like, let's go. And you're like, if you try and sit on that right now, that's going to fucking bend. Oh, I do apologize, by the way, when I'm... Double mic? What? Oh, Sophie's mic's on for some reason. That's funny. It's not now. Yeah, I do apologize that when I'm talking about this stuff, sometimes I default to, oh yeah, girls, when you're with a guy, but like, that's just because that's my experience. So my brain defaults to,
I like the lady.
but yeah, it applies in, you know, all variety of what's the word? Of setups. If you respond to dirty talk, then your genitals are voice activated. Yeah? And fair play to him. Fully cyst-brained. I can't help it. Why did I read that as cyst-brained then? It had similar energy to fucking Piers Morgan. I'm not a cis anything. And it's like, stop saying that when someone says the word cisgendered. You don't say, I'm not a cis anything, because the word cisgendered has been in use in the medical profession since the 1990s. So, yes, you are, mate. Winced on hearing it. Don't say it'll bend. There's that thing in fucking Family Guy, isn't there, where I think it's more, it's like, oh, you're bending it? What was I going to say? Oh, this is just super good advice as well, which because you know there's some young peeps in here who one day are going to be using their penises for you know, stuff, and please listen to your partner, and also if you are the partner, make sure you're communicating this very well as well. Do not do what they do in the movies. In the movies, they give you the impression that you just, when the girl's ready for you, you just stuff it in, and it just goes in like you're sticking your fingers down a fucking toilet roll tube. Don't do that. That can hurt a lot for the person that is, you know, on the receiving end. What you do is you basically rest the tip of it on the very outside. You double check, because I still do this with my partner of 5 years. I go, you definitely, you want this right, because, you know, make sure you've got consent, very important. But then also gently give a little gentle nudge, and most of the time the girl, well, not necessarily the girl, but the person that you are entering will probably say something like, gently, and just ease a little bit in, maybe bring it out a little bit, and only when they say that they are ready for a little bit more of it do you try and go further in. Rinse and repeat until they are fully relaxed, fully comfortable, and, you know, you're able to get the whole fucking thing in, if possible. Because, you know, some people have a bit left on the outside. Whoops. And then you can start being more vigorous or whatever. I'm just giving advice, Sophie Jane, and I feel like it's advice that a lot of people wish that, you know, people with dicks got, you know, quite early on. Because that's what they never taught me at school. Because I fully left school thinking you just go in. Like it's just like a fucking slot machine. You stick it in, job done. Let's go. Because that's how porn makes it look. That's how TV makes it look. Yeah, don't go Duracell bunny. Gently. Because remember, right, that particular entrance, even if the person you're with has done this kind of thing before, and even if they've done that kind of thing before with you, the entrance that you're trying to get through is a lot smaller than the object that you're trying to put in. And what you need to do is you're basically trying to gently relax the muscles in that area so that they go, okay, we got to make a bit more room for this. This has got a bit more meat than we expected. So, you know, let's ease that shit in. And then once that's kind of locked in a new comfortable configuration, they will, that's when you're ready. Mate, it's a proper, listen, I wish I knew this shit. You know? Like, obviously, don't do any of this stuff until you're like 21 or over because, you know, kids don't know shit. But it's one of those things where, like, I wish I'd known that. Don't get me wrong. Like, I didn't do... I've never accidentally done anything horribly wrong, but, you know, luckily I've been very good at having partners that communicate. So, like, they're very quick to go, oh, gently, slow it down. And honestly, it's a really good thing if your partner communicates well because it's great for them to be able to go, oh, actually, could you slow that down a bit? I wish infant circumcision was illegal. I kind of do. Like, I get that for certain religions, it's got an obvious, like, you know, it's important to their religious beliefs and stuff. But also, like, you know, the same kind of people... Well, not the same kind of people, but, like, there are people that will actively argue that, like, teaching children about being LGBT and being trans and stuff is like teaching children to mutilate their bodies and stuff. But they'll say that, but then in the same breath, they'll be like, right, should we take your newborn for their circumcision? And it's like, Amma's tugged a boy. Wait, you didn't tell us that bit, Amma, you filthy girl. So late reply to clean in. Someone is rehoming female hedgehog because he doesn't have time to care for it. Oh, well, good on you for taking it in, though. That's awesome. Sorry, for taking her in. If you're at 5, which is the average, by the way, it's a good length for ladies. Yeah, because, like, I think I'm remembering these statistics right, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that, like, the average length of the inside of certain people's parts are, like, 4 inches of space. Like, some people less, some people more, but on average, like, about 4 inches of space is what you've got to work with your particular item that you're going to be putting in there. So when people are like, oh, I'm going to put this whole thing in, it's like, no. Trying to put an 8-inch object in a 4-inch hole all the way in, you're probably just going to hurt them. You've got to just, you know, work together to figure out the best configuration. You know what I mean? Personally, I would never cut off my kids' thing. I mean, although I will technically say, you know, technically the parents don't do it. It's the imam. No, I don't think it's the imam. I could be wrong. I don't think it's the rabbi. Maybe it is the imam. Maybe I'm second guessing myself and I'm actually correct. But no, I can't remember which religion imam is from. I think I'm second guessing myself because obviously imam has letters that are all they all exist in the word Islam. But I'm pretty sure imam is... I thought in Judaism, the imam was the person that does the circumcision, but I'm not sure. Oh no, is the imam the person in Islam that calls people to prayer? I'm trying to remember my religious studies from when I was like, you know, 18 years ago. God, it doesn't help with this fucking horrible fucking banjo thing in the background. Oh, sorry. Well, I sincerely apologize to anyone if they're offended there then, because I did not realize. Do you know what? I love that I was second guessing myself. Like, no, Liam, imam has like all of the letters of imam are in the word Islam. So it's probably something to do with Islam. And then my brain went, yeah, but you could just be thinking that wrong because the words are similar. It doesn't necessarily mean they're from the same thing. And all along, I was right to second guess. Who does the circumcision then? In Judaism, what's the name of the person that carries out circumcision? Because there is a word, isn't there? Yeah, like, every person that... is it rabbi? I thought there was a specific word. Is it... Oh, it might... Oh, Mohel seems familiar. Who performs circumcision? Okay. Sorry, because I just put who performs circumcision. It is Mohel. Mohel, thank you, Steve. Newborn boys are circumcised traditional ceremony called a Brit Milah, where the foreskin of the penis is removed by a religious figure known as a Mohel on the 8th day after birth. There you go. Nice one, Steve. Steve with the Knowledge College. Or possibly the Google. Because maybe. I believe you can Bramblegast in the autumn area near the lake. I could also Bramblegast in this area where there's a Bramblegast outbreak. That's a cool idea. Why didn't I do that? That sounds killer. All of the Bramblegast look shiny, they do. Knowledge College. Right. Because I thought Rabbi was more like Rabbi to Judaism is like what Vicar is, or like Vicar or Priest is to Christianity, I thought, but I could be wrong. That could be really oversimplifying. Did you know you're an outbreak? Silly Billy. Where do you think they all came from? US not even a religious thing, they do it because propagated myths. Oh, because they're like, yeah, because there's like all these like myths of things of like, oh, if you don't circumcise your kid, he's basically guaranteed to get some kind of infection under his foreskin and stuff. And can confirm as a, I thought that was shiny because of the sand then. Can confirm as an uncut gentleman, I've never had any kind of infection under my foreskin. But that's because I wash it when I'm in the shower. Like, it's really easy. You just pull it back and just fucking clean your dick. Like, it's not hard to clean. I find it easier to clean than my fucking toes, man. Like, or Sophie washes it. She certainly tries her best to clean it out. Stop this. Conversation is striking close to home. Oh, my dude! My apologies. We can get off this topic. Did you wash your ass today? At the car wash. I can only laugh so much. Damn. How dirty was that one guy who created the infection myth? I mean, remember though, it's not impossible. Like, my humanities teacher, God, humanities, remember that piss take of a lesson? He told us a story once about his either his son or his nephew who was crawling around like a baby does, I guess. But for some reason the parents hadn't put a nappy on them, which I find really weird because I'm like, why would you let something that's basically a shit cannon walk around with no covering? But okay. So he's crawling around and apparently he got something as simple as like a bit of dust under the foreskin, and basically it ended up like infected and swelling up to the size of a fucking beach ball, and he had to go to hospital and have like an emergency circumcision. Oh, of course he told us that story because we were learning about Judaism. That's why. We're learning about Judaism, and he was explaining that you don't, like, if someone's circumcised, they're not, you know, it's not necessarily like, oh, you're circumcised, you must be Jewish. You know what I mean? It's, you can get a medical circumcision for, you know, whatever reason, because sometimes people need it. Either because of a health thing, or for a comfort thing, or some people just choose to. Some people just have cosmetic circumcisions because they're like, I feel it looks nicer. And fair play. Catholic and a hoodless, there you go. Always clean your willy. Waiting for a pre-marina ornament. Oh, pre-marina! But yeah, we'll move off it because let's, you know, I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable or upset, although... Uncomfortable upset? Isn't that what you all come to the Australian streams for? Gonna buy the new baubles from the Pokemon Center. Oh, I've not seen all the winter stuff. I'll have a look in a little bit. All the Christmas stuff. I've seen the Arcanine stuff. God, I hate the music in this area. It's so boring. It reminds me of, like, you know, in an American TV show when, or in any TV show or movie, when you end up, like, your characters end up at, like, a diner on the side of, like, a road that goes through a desert, or or like some fucking trailer park. Bam! Tend to buy the Wooloo jumper, but they don't have my size. Fuck. I always find when I'm looking for specific things for me, they either have like the size above or the size just below what I need, and then everything else is out of stock. And I'm like, so do I want a tight one, or do I want a really baggy one, or do I want to just not buy it? And it normally saves me money, I suppose. Desert, well done. Dessert, you say? Slide guitar intensifiers. I'm ordering that right now. Damn, Sophie Jane has seen. McDonald's fries are basically the standard for fries. Oh, I absolutely agree with that. To be fair, I used to think people who got massive cysts and abscesses removed on YouTube must have been so dumb to get infected. Then, lo and behold, one sprouts up on me, and now I refuse to judge anyone's medical conditions. Oh, absolutely. Like, it's very, it's very easy. This is one of the things that people don't seem to realize as well, is, like, it's really easy when you don't have the lived experience of something to be really unnecessarily judgmental of it. So you'll see someone getting, like, a cyst burst open or sliced open with a scalpel and, like, healed up and shit, whatever, cleaned out, flushed out. And you kind of go, God, have these people never heard of fucking washing their fucking skin? Because, like, how do you let it get to that stage? How is it filled up with that much pus and stuff? Surely you've seen it earlier than that. And it's like, you don't know how long that's happened, how quickly that's got to that level, how many times that person's been to the doctor and the doctor said, oh, I'm not ready to operate just yet on that. It might go down on its own. So just see how you go. Come back in 2 weeks and we'll see if it's gotten any bigger. And shit like that. Hello, bye, love, how you doing? So, like, yeah, it's one of those where, like, it's still difficult because, like, obviously the way that we all grow up, we kind of get pre-programmed by things our parents say to, like, be a little bit judgmental of certain things. And, but, like, it's one of those where you have to kind of stop for a second and go, I don't know the full story. Maybe I should, maybe I should consider that person has just been very unlucky. Like, look at me. I'm someone who gets fucking ingrown toenails all the fucking time, which I've gotten pretty good at dealing with on my own, although you should actually seek a medical professional's help. Definitely don't do what I do. But I've had to have surgery to have them, like, removed and, like chemical put on them so that they don't grow in a certain direction and shit. It's when you get around 30 years of age and start to feel lumps on your chest, you shit yourself. Turns out it's normal to get cysts during hormonal times. Go through all that at the hospital just to get it drained. It's awful. Then they tell you it will always happen. Yeah. Like, you feel a lump and you're like, that's, the doctor will go, oh, and does it feel like quite a hard lump that you've got? And you're like, yeah, it's a real hard lump. And it's in the breast area. And all I've ever been taught is if you have a hard lump in your breast area, you've basically got cancer, so go to a doctor. And then you go to the doctor and they're like, oh no, this is just a benign cyst. This is just a bit of muscle tissue. We'll drain it a little bit, but it'll probably still have a little bit of remnant there. And you'll be fine. You'll get more over the years. And you're just like, how are you so calm? You've spent years telling me to be afraid of this kind of thing. Like, and now, I guess they don't tell you because they don't tell you that initially when you're growing up because they're like, what if you do just assume, probably just a benign cyst. I won't get it checked. And then it does turn out to be the big C. Maybe. Yeah, they literally never tell you that some are normal. Like, we were scared for Essie because Essie gets, like, fatty deposits under her skin. Like, you feel like a little, like, ball of gel is inside, like, you know where dogs have that little elasticy bit of fabric where their back leg joins their lower abdomen? Well, in that bit on one of Essie's back legs, she's got like a little lump that it just feels like one of them bouncy balls you get that you can squeeze and they change shape and stuff, except it's a bit harder than that. And because you can't squeeze it, because it feels like if I squeeze it, it's going to hurt, even though when you touch it, she's like, yeah, go ahead. Like, it's no pain or anything. She doesn't say that, but gives the impression. And you go to the vets because you think, oh my God, my dog's basically going to die. What the fuck? Why has my dog got cancer? This isn't fair. There is no God because why the fuck would my dog have cancer? And then you go to the doctor and they're like, oh no, let me test it. And they take a little injection from it. Are you shiny? You look a bit shiny. You're not. It was just the light. And you go to the vets and they take a little sample of it and they go, oh no, look, if I hold that up to the light, you see how like you can kind of see through it? It's kind of clear. But it's got kind of like a lumpy effect to it. And I'm like, yeah, that's because it's just fat. It's literally just, all that's come out in this syringe is just basically dog fat. It's just fat. So don't worry. It's just a fatty deposit. She'll get more of them as she ages and stuff. Just keep an eye on her weight and stuff. And other than that, she'll be okay. And you're just like, what? Why did no one ever tell me this was a thing? Hello, Jonathan. How you doing? My hamster used to get mobile fatty deposits. I felt them and thought the worst, but nope. Yeah. Maybe she's a plush. Say Essie has fabric. No, like bit of like an elasticy feeling bit. Fabric. Did I say fabric? I shouldn't have done. I didn't mean fabric. Neighbours' collies get them too. Yeah, apparently in border collies it's super common. Hey, the Lily gets acne and the one spot on her ear is really grossing me out. Oh, bless her. Yeah, I bet it's costly. I imagine with like like animal acne, they're like, oh, it's not going to hurt them in the long run, so we class it as a cosmetic procedure. And you're like, well, it's not, because like my dog's not paranoid about being spotty. It's just more for comfort. And they're like, no. Charge you through the fucking teeth. I do sometimes, like, obviously, like, veterinary procedures are expensive, but I do feel like sometimes the prices of some vet things are really predatory. Because it's like, if you don't pay, you know, £300 for this heart scan, when we basically told you, without doing the heart scan, we have no idea if your dog's going to live or die. Even though there's a 99% chance that what we're hearing in your dog's heart is something that's completely fine and not going to be a problem. But unless we do a £300 heart scan to make sure that it's not that 1% thing, really, we're basically just going to have to assume that he's not long for this world. Like, they really guilt you into having the heart scan. And then, realistically, because it's £300 and they've convinced you that you absolutely need it, it's like, well, of course it's £300, because what else are you going to do if you don't pay our prices? Go somewhere else and pay the same? And you're like, great. So I either have peace of mind and relaxed in the knowledge that my animal's okay, my beloved family member is healthy, and or you just don't, and you just live in fear. They really have you over a barrel. Captive audience, isn't it? Oh, sorry you're feeling anxious, Talon Squid. I hope it's nothing that we've said. Guy at work I had to bail work earlier because their dog's given birth to 8 puppies so far. Oh my god. Cat's emergency vet yesterday for urine issues. Cost $2,000. Totally fine today. They just found some minor piss crystals. Fucking piss crystals. Good lord. 8 pups. Big litre. I don't think you can fit 8 puppies in 1 litre. Also, please don't blend puppies. It's not a good idea. It's very inhumane. No working toilet today for your information, so probably don't say piss crystals. Be honest, Sophie Jane. If the worst comes to it, are you going to have to poo in the bath and stomp it down? Oh, wait, do you have a bath yet? Are you going to have to poo in the shower and stomp it down? Because I heard a Reddit story about that the other day, and the guy was like, yeah, so I didn't want to go to the toilet because I was really scared that I was going to block the toilet. So I pooped in the shower at my date's house and like tried to stomp it down, but apparently warm water and poo don't really mix very well, so it just filled the house with the scent of warm poo. I have a bath and finally have a shower. Are you going to get naked tonight, Sophie Jane, and get in the bathtub? That's insane. How are we half an hour over time, by the way? And I've just made a sandwich? You bastards. When were you to tell me that, you shitheads? Right, let's go to where the place I wanted to go is. There's nothing about one of my neighbours had a car break-in. I'm concerned about our safety. Oh, I fucking hate when there's break-ins in the area. My area is fucking rife with break-ins. Has you got ADHD? Wow. Utilize. I love Yoshi just goes, idiot. I didn't want to mention the time. Too much fun talking about sex. God damn it. This is where we're hunting, lads. Oh, wait. I thought we were. There he is. There we go. Right. I need to put the shiny in the bit. In the bit. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. I got 80 HD. Ah! Don't yell. Don't yell at me. Right. This is our next sexy hunt, lads. You guys hear that story? It's in the date story where the girl tried to throw a poo out of her date's window, got stuck between the windows, and she went to get it, and then she got stuck. I think I've heard it. But damn, if you want to tell the class, Amma, go ahead. There you go. Oh, buffered the game a bit there. Scarlet Violet having issues. That was my capture card more than anything, but go off, sis. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, you did. You woke up this morning. Oh, I like waking up. It means I haven't died. Except when I'm feeling extra depressed, in which case I wake up and I go, why didn't I die? Good Mont Hunt, if only Shiny was better, right? Tell me you can see the difference, because you're lying, right? Oh, damn. I am the monkey. I can go anywhere. Mention the time because we were going to go out an hour later, stream being an hour later. Didn't mention the time because... Oh, no, I've got work to do, but I'll go to the end of this sandwich. Wait, she said no? Did you say no? Or are you... Oh, you didn't say no. You just got scared. Dickhead. Dickhole. Dickhole. Although that one up there looks a bit... blue-armed. They're all blue-armed, you nincompoop. I don't remember all the details. First day, she did a toilet blocking poo in a toilet. So she fished it out and tried to toss it, but got stuck between the window panes. Oh, the pain. Literally the pains. Dance with Bilotti. Stop. It's because I distracted you by feminine willies. Wait, what? You have feminine willies? Jedi Survivor might have a Game of the Year contender. Oh, shit. Let's go. Oh, my God. Oh, God. There's too many of them. What are we going to do? We need a faster Pokemon. We need a bird. Whoa! Go away from me, Annihilate. I hate you. Oh, it's okay. Right. Antinatal. Bilotti is a far superior lyric to the original. Oh, yeah. Sorry. You said earlier in the chat, I think, that you'd found the original lyrics, and I didn't see what they were. Dance with Bilotti. Wiles, Liam, the most feminine willies. Stories on YouTube from the BBC. Big Black Cock. Oh, wait. Sorry, different website. Very good. Someone commented that the other day on my on one of Sophie's Instagram pictures. Like, just casually, God, imagine that taking a BBC. And I was just like nothing, nothing wrong with a black guy's cock, but bit weird to just say it in the comments of a picture. Like, much in the same way that it would still be weird if they'd said, God, imagine her just taking a pound in. You're just like, you've chosen to say this out loud with your whole chest. Oh, God! I've died. Take me back to my sweet La Vida. Yeah, I love fetishizing racial traits. Yeah, right? I often imagine that TBH. What, me or Sophie taking one? I read it. Oh, God, I sound like Foghorn Leghorn then. I thought I'd said racial when I thought I read it, but I said social like an idiot. I say, son. God damn. Mate, these are all Annihilate. I say. Those were certainly all words. They were, right? Annihilate, if you could shine before the end of the sandwich, that would be proper pro sicko mode. It's 2023, Liam. People don't know Foghorn Leghorn, right? I feel like Foghorn Leghorn might be an offensive stereotype character that I'm not aware of. Like, I don't know. There's just something about Foghorn Leghorn rubs me the wrong way, where it's like, I feel like I shouldn't reference him, and I don't know why. I think he's just based on Colonel Sanders, though, Liam, because I think the joke is he's a chicken that is based on the KFC Colonel. I don't know if he is. It's a good assumption for old Disney. Excuse you? Old Disney? Foghorn Leghorn? I know him because The Office referenced him. Ah. Disney. Wow, they really have a monopoly over your brain, sir. Remember that parody of Foghorn talking about people who watch anime? I say fuck. He's a spoof of people in the South in the US. Oh. Disney wishes they own Warner Brothers. Sorry, I was... Do you know what? There's a really crass joke in there if you take one word out of that sentence, Amma. Based on, you know, the reputation that Walt Disney himself has. But I'm not going to say it. Didn't remember the Warner Brothers shop in Meadowhall? No. They're spiritually the same. I mean, yeah, they're both Garbo companies run by Garbo people that made their millions off being Garbo, but did make some really good content. Annoyingly. Oh! Speaking of Garbo content, thank you, Jonathan, for the 1 month member Rooney. Much appreciated. Get some hype in the chat, please. All aboard the goddamn Ace train. The sentence was Disney wishes they own Warner Brothers. Could remove one word from that sentence and it would make sense if you're talking about Walt himself. It's a thinker. Good callback. I don't know about good callback. I think more of unfortunate, but yeah, that wasn't me. No, I said, oh, do you know what? Orange name. Orange name. It was Metapod. It was Metapod who said it. God damn it. Sorry, Amra. It's all you people with orange names in chat. You all... Don't, Liam. Stop it. You're being unruly. So namist. Stop this. They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop. Matt's having a good yell. Your name is Yellow in my chat. Calling yourself unruly. Cracks me up. Why? Fontist. Like an 80-year-old head teacher. You children. It's got that prefect vibe. Yo, I'm getting really sick of you! Why don't you go outside? It's a lovely day. You having a laugh? It's fucking England, mate. It's horrible outside. Typing tears down my face. What's my missus doing down your face? That's disgusting. You're all gonna make me lose my marbles. Although, when I see the words, y'all are gonna make me, I just think, y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. What a banger. That's another one of those songs that I sing fella in instead of the word I'm not saying. Because it has a lot of that word in. Showing your age with that reference. Listen, Def Jam Vendetta is actually unironically a really good pro wrestling game. Night Gizmo, have a good one, lad. I'm glad you're enjoying Spider-Man. I hope you enjoyed the bit where Venom plays with his nipples. Oh, spoiler alert. To be fair, if there was a scene where Venom played with his nipples, I'd buy the game. No, you wouldn't. Especially not after buying that fucking bed. Sophie will be lucky if I buy us food tomorrow. 19 inches of Venom. Wait, how do you know my porn name? Way! You're going as well. No worries, Dracos. Have a good one, dude. I'm at that bit now. Weird that they added it. A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one. Dance with Bill Loddy. That's the one. Yo, can I get an Annihilate that doesn't look like the other Annihilate? Get a Primate. Actual banger. The only lyric I know in the song. Mate, it's brilliant. It's like something like, listen, your ass is about to be missing. You know who gonna find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing your soul was at rest, but it's hard to digest with the size of the hole in your chest. Oh, I fucking love that song. Oh, I really like it. Fucking banger. Go on, DMX. Up the Rough Riders. Liam spitting. The banger. It's an actual banger. It sounds like a Fresh Prince rap. Yeah, but Will Smith doesn't have to cuss in his rap to sell records. But I do, so fuck him and fuck you too. DMX fair play, right? Hell yeah. Let's go. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. The thing about DMX is that he thought he was a dog. Yeah, I will say, you know, growing up, not really having much knowledge of the hip-hop scene, hearing a lot of DMX songs start with woof, 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 I was like, who are you? Is this a furry? All I can think of is, yo, give a brother room, the fuse is lit, and I'm about to go boom. Wait, Liam, you just accidentally hit a sick rhyme? Did I? Because I didn't. Did I? I quoted DMX, and I also quoted Eminem. I recommend Fucking With D by DMX. Nice. Never mind. Forgotten it. Oh no. What's happening? Matt, tell us the story. Tell us the story of Okidogi. Mate, I want an Annihilate that's different. Not these tired old fucking lame-ass Annihilates. Just remember. Nah, you said Will Smith. That's Eminem! That's an Eminem quote! It's followed up by... You think I give a damn about a Grammy? Half of you critics can't even stomach me, let alone stand me. But Slim, what if you win? Wouldn't it be weird? Why? So you guys can just lie to get me here? So you can sit me here next to Britney Spears? Shit, Christina Aguilera better switch me chairs. So I can sit next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst and hear them argue over who she gave head to first. Little bitch put me on blast on MTV. Yeah, he's cute, but I think he's married to Kim. Hee hee! Insert some lyrics of that song that I'm pretty sure are homophobic. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of homophobia in that song at some point. I keep on typing the best line of the song, but you keep going. Sorry. You need to be old for that song. I should download an audio on MP3. Let them know. Tell them all about how she gave Eminem VD. Of course they're going to know what in the course is by the time they're in 4th grade and got the Discovery Channel, don't they? We ain't nothing but mammals. Well, some of us cannibals who cut other people open like antelopes. But if we can hunt dead animals and antelopes, there's no reason a man and another man can't elope. And then there's the noise in the background. Sometimes I want to get on TV and just let loose, but it's cool for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. My bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips. And if you're lucky... I went back a verse? Oh... I'm going to hand in my hip-hop badge, lads. Damn it. It's weird being older and having seen Freddy Got Fingered and now knowing all the Tom Green references. I appreciate you doing the Eminem isms, like his weird little inflections. Yeah, right? I mean, you got to do it proper, ain't you? Just not obviously say the homophobic words and the racist words, because I don't want to say any of them ever in my life, please. The way he raises his voice. Ghost Monkey is gone. Ghost Monkey is lame, but we'll go back to boring tumbleweed. The lyric was, I'm sick of all you boy and girl groups. Oh, yeah. All you do is annoy me, so I've been sent here to destroy you. Oh. Yeah. Bruh. Without Me was a better song anyway. And I like how the video at one point is just... There's a bit where he's dressed as Osama bin Laden. Like in his bunker. There's a bit where... a lot of it is where he's dressed as Robin. But like, he's wearing such a tight suit and has a little bit of a semi on. So like, the camera mostly focuses on him kind of gyrating his very obvious member at the camp. And I'm like, yep. Fair. Like, valid. Maybe I should take some photos like that. Era of Eminem when we was younger was pretty epic. Yeah, like, he made it... Like, he went away for a few years, didn't he? And then he came back around the time he did, like, My Band with D12, right? And then I couldn't really get on with that era of Eminem for a while because, like, he was like, always rapping in a much higher pitch than he used to. And it always sounded like a parody of his own work, which was weird. You get what I mean? Although, there is one Eminem song that I always forget exists, and it's such a belter. When you walked through the door, it was clear to me. Oh, we're the ones who made you. What a banger. That's a fucking underrated. You don't hear people mention that song enough. What a belter. Yeah, right? I'm a rock star, baby. Oh, it's so good. Everybody wants you, player. You try and sing every lyric, but the lyrics overlap, so like you just end up shouting random words. Oh, what a belter. That's the song that you bring up when you're in a group and everyone goes, oh my god, someone get that up on Spotify now. Hell yeah. Not Afraid is still my fave. I grew up in a world where Eminem was just starting to fall off. I think the first time I heard of him was a Rihanna song he featured in. Oh, yeah. I used to think it sounded like a Christmas tune. Yeah, because it's got a bit of Jingle Bells in it, hasn't it? Just Lose It. Oh! That's the one where he does Pee Wee Herman, right? Is it as the Just Lose It? Yeah, like the Pee Wee Herman impression, right? Oh, rest in peace, Pee Wee, you weird theatre wanker. It's funny, because when I say theatre wanker, you might mean I'm talking derogatory about someone like Toby, who's been to drama school. But actually, Pee Wee Herman was arrested for wanking in a theatre. Theatre wanker! Why you gotta do Toby like that? I love Toby. Toby's my little brother. Although I don't think it's so much derogatory as just bullying Liam. Yeah, yeah. It's got a lot of bad references. Yeah, that's... It was the style at the time. He was good. Never knew him, but his movies look good. Oh, Pee-wee's Big Adventure is a really wholesome movie. My bike! But, like, also... man went to an adult movie theater, which is still a bizarre concept to me. It's like there's a movie theater where you can go and watch porn, and that's perfectly acceptable. But if you get a bit randy and decide you want to have a wank, that's not okay. How dare you wank watching the porno in the porno movie theater? It's an odd one, but fair play. Like, you know, he broke the rules, so. Although Pee Wee Herman is always a person, I could never imagine a horny Pee Wee Herman. He's always struck me as such like a sexless person. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't think that's unfair to say. I just can't imagine Pee Wee Herman being like, yeah, baby, let's go. Is that what you say? Is it, Liam? Yeah, baby, let's go. Yeah, baby. Pee Wee is innocent. Yeah, that's it. You know what? That's probably better than sexless. He's got a very innocent vibe. You never watched porn for the story? Story? At least he wasn't being a creep. He was doing it in a relatively appropriate environment. I feel like, though, If you're wanking in a place where wanking's not allowed, I don't think it's an appropriate environment. That's what people probably say when they see me and then I'm here making dirty jokes. Mate, you are filthy. You are disgusting. I'm joking. You're not disgusting. You're just filthy. Filthy. But we like that because, you know, I love a bit of innuendo. But I said relatively. Let's go. I hate Bramblegast when it doesn't shine. Oh, at least we got one of the fuckers, so I never have to get it again. I feel like that's relative to wanking in a strip club. You watch your relatives wanking in strip clubs? That's weird. I'm not sure I like you anymore. Very strange. Very odd. Man wasn't doing it in the Paw Patrol movie. Oh... The worst part of reading that, right, is that I'm sure there is probably someone out there that has... Like, I don't even for a second think, oh, that'd never happen. Because people are horrible and weird. Hey, Newt, we're talking about wanking. We assume that's where y'all were off. Joking. Silly Billy. We're talking about Pee Wee Herman. We were talking about Eminem and some of his bangers. Then we started talking about Pee Wee Herman because Eminem did an impression of him. And then I brought up the fact that Pee Wee Herman was once arrested for masturbating in a porn theater. I was watching Drag Race. Dragon D's nuts across yo face. Stop this. Look, the shiny hunt can't stay long. That's alright. I'm supposed to have ended now. But I'm staying on just long enough to get cancelled. Stop this. I'm just finishing my sandwich. Doing great at recounting the discussion, though. Hey, maybe my meds are working. Don't hold your breath, Liam. I never knew Pee Wee did that, right? Here's another one for you. Although this is for some of the millennials in chat, because I feel like today's youth aren't really as familiar with Tim Allen as we are. Tim Allen, who was Tim the Toolman Taylor in Home Improvement, he was the voice of Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story movies, and also in the Buzz Lightyear of Star Command movie, I'm pretty sure, before John Warburton took over for the cartoon. But also, he was arrested for drug trafficking, I think it was, in like 1986. Like, he did jail time. And he's Santa in the Santa Claus, yes. Yeah, he was in jail in like 1986 for like drug shit, like trafficking drugs into the country and stuff, like cocaine and shit, I think. But I feel like, you know what? He's kind of turned the other cheek and like turned things around a bit. They're planning on making Toy Story 5. Oh, the less said about that, the better. Yeah, he fully sold drugs as a young... Yeah, you're right. Tim Allen was a proper naughty boy. Yeah, Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear. Unless you're watching the Buzz Lightyear Star Command animated series, which is absolutely wonderful, where John Warburton, who does the voice of Joe in Family Guy, plays Buzz. And does a great job. And honestly, I would have preferred that to Chris Evans in Lightyear, although Chris Evans did a fantastic job as Buzz Lightyear. It worked really well. That's when the Mets won the World Series. Nice. Why so hard famous people do good things? I don't think he was famous in 1986. I don't know, though. I don't think Tim Allen was a household name in 1996. Possibly. Buzz Lightyear animated movie was brilliant. Oh, it was great. Legit thought you meant British Chris Evans. What, that ginger prick? For some reason, whenever you bring up Chris Evans with a bunch of like, oh, blokey bloke, we're blokes, we're British blokes. You say Chris Evans and they always reply with the same thing. They just go, oh, that ginger prick. And you're like, be nice. He's not done out to you. Oh, Patrick Warburton. Sorry, John Warburton's the guy who makes bread. Imagine getting fucking Patrick Warburton and the baker John Warburton mixed up. Oh, is he a prick? He is ginger, I know that. Nothing wrong with that, though. Some really nice people I know are ginger. Fucking John Warburton. Apparently, John Warburton's wife said that fucking him was the best thing since sliced bread. Warburton's is good bread. Although I refuse to believe, I fully believe that their toasty bread is a prank because it's Garbo. I didn't kill the outbreak, that's good.
Hey, Peter, I made you some bread.
I can't really do Joe. I'd love to, though. No, you wouldn't. Yeah, probably not. He's not my type because, you know, he's a cartoon and has a penis. Hey now, so my best friends are ginger. Stop this. You're being unruly. As we didn't start the fire. I've never met a ginger. I have. But I've heard they're hanging out by the bus station. I think we're out of sandwich. The fuck are you? Big baby. Good lord. Have the floods gone down your way? Mate, it's like it never rained. Like, it's just normal. So it makes sense, but my friend can do a Joe impression, but not a Kronk impression? No, that makes sense. You're saying that your friend's in a wheelchair. Or at least... Oh, here's the outbreak. Lol. Oh, we weren't even in the outbreak, lads, over there. That's quite funny. The best version of We Didn't Start the Fire is on the Cultaholic YouTube channel. The one called What Happened to That Wrestler. It's much better. Like, sod Fallout Boy trying to stay relevant by just doing a cover. Come on, mate. You're Fallout Boy. You don't need to do covers. Lee me stole the punchline. Fucking, I ain't... What do you think I was born yesterday? Idiot. But on that note, fuck you all. I'm going away for the weekend. Now remember, if you watch Impact Wrestling Turning Point, which will be available, I don't know where in America because y'all are weird, but it's available on the Fight TV app, probably for like 12 quid or something. Starting on Friday the 3rd of November, you can watch a really good wrestling show because it'll be a great night of wrestling, but also there'll be two really sexy people in the front row. One of them blonde, and one of them balding. Hell yeah! Thank you, Metapod! I'll see you all later. Don't miss us too much. We're both aiming to be streaming on Sunday, by the way, so, you know, fingers crossed, Willie's tucked in and all that. Catch you in a bit, everyone! Did you think I left? Idiots. Why just you? Why is it always me? Why not? Don't fucking thank me then. Cheers, Sophie Jane. Nice bath. There. Cheers, everyone. Cheers.